Hi, everyone. Welcome in. This is what's coming in for 2025. If you are in need of a personal private reading, you can check out my website. It's spirituallyfittarot.com. The link will be in the description box of this video. Happy New Year's, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. Hi, everybody. Let's see. There we go. We're going to start with Aries. Those of you that are in the chat, if you could help remind people, I know my moderators do an excellent job at doing it, but if anyone comes in and asks what sign we're on, okay, we are starting with Aries. So first, love. What's coming in love for Aries? Hi, everyone. What's coming in love for Aries? What can Aries expect in love? What can Aries expect in love? So Aries, I feel like when it comes to love, I don't really see you connecting with people. It looks like you don't want to connect with people on some level. You have some pretty big trust issues, which I'm sure they're warranted, but it's just telling me you enjoying singlehood. You enjoying your singlehood. A lot of you guys will just be focusing more on your career, more on your stability. I feel like you're going to have moments where you feel lonely, but the interesting part is you're surrounded by people who care about you. You're surrounded by people who want to date you. It just looks like you're not interested. It looks like you're the one that is not really wanting to give anything a real chance. We have the Queen of Wands here. You're looking really good. Okay, so you're very attractive. Yeah, look, you're non-committal. I see you guys focusing on yourself in 2025. It looks like you have options. You're just not interested in really entertaining anything much past the physical. So just, be careful with that. But I just feel like you're not interested in love. That's really just not something that's on your to-do list. Let's take out, so there's options coming in, but it looks like you're just not too interested in any of them. Not really. Let's take a look at Aries money. Aries money, please. How does Aries money look in 2025? How does Aries money look? You doing something you're passionate about. You doing something you love. So Aries, just to be clear, I just kind of see you guys being single next year or focusing on self. You're not too invested in anything when it comes to love, okay? But when it comes to your career, it looks like you're doing something you love. You do something you love, but then it's kind of like you may lose motivation toward the middle of the year. You may start to lose motivation for something toward the end of the year. It's almost like toward the end, okay, you're going to be working really hard on something. And then I'm predicting that midway, you start to lose a little bit of motivation for whatever this is you're passionate about, but then it will pick back up. It's very interesting. Your money looks decent. It looks stable, and you look like you're living comfortably is all it's giving me. Just be mindful of the little moments where you start to feel like you're losing a spark or motivation, because I feel like in those moments, you'll need to step back to gain clarity, to remember why it is you're doing something, I don't see you giving up on anything, and you really should not give up on anything, because things look like they have great potential to be prosperous. It's just you lose motivation because I feel like you're overworking yourself. So just be mindful of that. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. A lot of you guys will be walking away from an old behavior pattern or from things that just no longer serve you. I feel like when it comes to your money and career, you're going to be seeing things a lot clearly. You're going to have a clear idea of what it is you want to go after. And I don't see you allowing anyone or anything, not even yourself, to get in the way of that. You may have to abandon old ways, though, if you're wanting to. There's something here about needing to abandon old mindsets if you're wanting to elevate even higher than you're already at. There's something about abandoning a mindset, or be mindful of being too logical, Aries. Be mindful of being too logical. Your hard work is paying off. So your hard work's going to pay off. I just feel like toward the end of 2025, you may lose a little bit of steam and momentum. And I feel like it's because you end up overworking yourself. So just be careful, but your hard work will pay off. Your hard work will pay off. Let's get Aries an angel number for 2025. Angel number for 2025 for Aries. Be sure to express yourself, okay? It says your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate toward all ways of life. This could also be advice. Maybe you are someone who's not tolerant of other people, but you own a business or you're trying to elevate in your career. So it's like if you can't tolerate differences in opinions, or if you can't tolerate somebody just not being like you, you're probably going to stay stuck at a standstill. So it is important to understand that there's other people living and having their own experiences. It says your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate of all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, the country, or the world at large. So I feel like you guys, I feel like you truly want to be helpful. You truly want to help people. And don't allow any sort of fear of expression to hold you back from doing that, because I feel like once you start expressing yourself in a healthy way, once you start working towards your goals, a lot of stuff's just going to kind of fall into place, even if it seems like it won't. Even if it seems like something's impossible, I do see you doing something you love and you're passionate about. I just feel like you may fall into a trap of overworking yourself and then getting burnt out, but then the momentum picks back up. So come back and view this reading when next year, when you feel like maybe you're losing steam, to remind yourself. But that's what I have for Aries. I was trying to hook up the StreamYard to that's the program I use. I know some people ask me. I try to email y'all back, but I use StreamYard. Okay, and I tried to hook it up to my phone. I was trying so hard on my laptop, and it was a pain in the ass. Okay, but I'm still working on it. All right, for when I do use my phone, sometimes I like to use my phone. Sometimes I like to switch it up a little bit, just for me. But yeah, that's where you get the titles. That's my whole point of telling you this. That's where I have the titles on the screen. I'm gonna figure it out. All right, I tried really hard for y'all last night, but then I said, fuck it. I said, fuck it. That shit was pissing me off, okay? It was. And then the camera on my phone, it was like it was like no matter how far away I got, it like zoomed in on my eyes. So, my eyeballs. That being said, are y'all eating grapes? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I guess find me under a table wearing red underwear eating green grapes somewhere. We don't know. We'll see what happens. Apparently, you're supposed to wear red underwear. You got your whole family eating grapes? Somebody said, I read a comment and they said that they're not eating grapes because everyone that they know that ate grapes had a horrible year. But wouldn't that kind of be like the whole Moldavite thing? You know how they say shit, they say right before you're about to level up, you go through challenges. So, I mean, everything's a mindset. At the end of the day, it's always a mindset. You don't need to do any of this, but just, you know, it helps. It helps get your intention right, is my belief, within your mind and your emotions. And sometimes performing these rituals, it helps. Same with crystals. We give them intention and meaning to a certain extent because there is scientific evidence that crystals actually emit energy. But anyway, that's a long story. But yeah, so I feel like if someone had a challenging year after doing that, maybe maybe they needed it, because I've had a challenging life. Okay, and I promise you, I don't anymore, not really. And so it's like everything is shaping your character and creating you to be the person you need to be. So you can have the wisdom and the knowledge. So don't look at trials and tribulations as like this horrible thing. It's actually something that's making you a badass, okay? All of your trials and tribulations, your problems, all the bullshit, it's turning you into a beast, okay? And so you should actually be grateful that you're chosen enough to go through these, because you are strong enough to go through it. And then you become just this amazing character, okay? So for those of you that said that, maybe it wasn't the grapes. Maybe it was. I don't know. All right, Taurus. I really wish I could hold this up somewhere, because I know that's why people aren't staying in the live, because they don't know what the hell's going on. I don't blame them. All right, let's see. Love for Taurus. That's okay. Y'all can come back later. We'll have an intimate live. Anyway. I will tell y'all though, I've had a plot twist the end of 2024 where I don't know what the hell is happening, but the last 2 weeks of December, and then I thought it was over with, and then right before I hit live, I spilled my coffee all over my pants. And I had to make a new coffee. It was full. I had literally just made it. And then right before I went live, I bumped against my other straw, and then it all over me. I was like, yep, that seems about right. That is, yep. That is how my year will end. Okay, so maybe I'm just going to sit here. I'm just going to sit here on this couch and not move. Taurus, what's coming in love? Luna, quit eating the Christmas tree. Luna, stop it. Luna. I really wish she would stop doing that. You want the beads? All right, Taurus. Love for Taurus for 2025. Love for Taurus for 2025. Luna, stop it. I threw my headband at her. It's a really soft headband. She doesn't care. Y'all, you have to wait. I'm sorry. She's trying to eat the light. It's a pre-lit tree, and she's trying to eat the light bulb. overlook this, okay? I need a back, all right? I need to rest my back. Luna, baby, can you not? Really, that was dramatic, but okay. Okay. I don't know why all of a sudden you never do it until I go live. Then all of a sudden Christmas trees are the tastiest thing to y'all. Okay. All right. Taurus, love messages for 2025. Love messages for Taurus for 2025. What's coming in love? What's coming in love? You got someone coming in quick. Fire sign, possibly. Somebody with those traits. Possibly someone that has a strong Aries placement. So you have passion coming towards you, and it's actually from somebody who's pretty grounded. So tell me more about this person. They will want to invest. So don't be alarmed by this Knight of Wands. There's somebody rushing in impulsively to pursue you, but this person is grounded and stable, and they're looking for a long-term investment. So how you're going to know who this person is, Taurus, is it's the one that I'm getting like they're actually doing more than just texting you. Like this is somebody that's going to be gifting you things. This is someone who's going to be, you know, spending money on you, investing in you. Okay. The investment, the tangible, somebody's going to actually be like showing you that they're invested, if that makes sense. Look out for an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, possible earth sign as well, Taurus. We have the Four of Swords. So I see the first half of 2025, Taurus, you're going to be spending a lot of time with someone who is grounded, stable, and knows what they want. I'm not sure if you've met this person or not yet. Okay. So some of you have, some of you haven't. This person, I feel like you guys spend a lot of time hanging out. There's a lot of alone time happening here. Give me a time frame for Taurus on meeting this person. It says 9 months from now. And then we have some time in the future. So from now until 9 months from now, I'm getting, you are going to meet somebody. And I feel like within that 9 months, it develops into something more serious. Okay. Can we get a better time frame? Can we get more of a time frame? May. You have to end something first. Okay. There's something blocking this connection. So I do feel like you may already know someone that situation, there's already been acts of betrayal between you and somebody that you could possibly be dealing with now, or some of you guys are actually walking away from or emotionally disconnecting from somebody right now. And it's like, once you fully walk away from that situation, Taurus, then you have a more stable option coming in. And again, there's this, the intimacy is off the charts. Okay. This person is stable. I feel like they know exactly what it is they want. Some of you guys are being tested right now. Some of you guys are hung up on someone who's kind of like lazy, Taurus. Some of you guys are kind of hung up on like a lazy lover. And what I mean by lazy, it's kind of like they don't really, why are you stuck on that person that you're I just don't get it, because it's like somebody's got you really brainwashed right now for some of you. And it's actually blocking a blessing. It's actually blocking your person from coming in. So once you walk away from that, it looks like it may take you from now until 9 months though. Some of you guys, you have free will. So you could move this process along if you were to walk away from the one that's just not giving you what you want. You have a more stable option trying to come towards you. So let's check out your money, Taurus. Money for Taurus. I know y'all get annoyed with me reminding y'all to like the video, but like the damn video. Interact with it. Good God. What the fuck? Interact with the video. Okay? Please? Be nice. I know y'all forget, I guess. What if I just forgot? I'm gonna forget. Why does everyone else get to forget and I don't get to forget? I'm gonna have a meltdown one of these days. You know, I am. Can you just like the video? Thanks. That'd be great. All right. Jesus is watching. He would like for you to like the video. Probably not. Just kidding. My Jesus would. Anyway, I'm going to timestamp these individually. What about money for Taurus? Money for Taurus. A new job, a new position. I see you leaving behind something. Some of you, the job or the career you're in right now has just been a learning experience. You might not even realize it, but it's something that has been kind of shaping you. Like, for instance, say you're working in customer service right now, but you're actually headed to own your own business and you've developed valuable skills on how to deal with people on a professional level. So I get whatever position you're at now, you're not going to be at it by the end of next year. You're going to be at something completely different. But Spirit is saying you've learned valuable lessons in this experience. So you'll be leaving wherever you're at. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. You getting clarity on what it is you want for your long-term goals. You're going to have some sort of epiphany and walk away from a job. There's a job that may be keeping you stuck. Like you feel like you're at a standstill. And you're just going to kind of like wake up one day and I just see you walking away from it. Tell me more about that. Yeah, 10 of Swords. You're not going to be where you're at. By the end of next year, you're going to be somewhere totally different in regards to career. You're being divinely guided though. So it's a level up. You're leaving one position for something way better. And it's going to be clear to you. You're going to be guided towards something else. Something else that gives you more wiggle room. Something else that gives you more freedom. Not only more freedom, I just feel like it gives you peace of mind too. Like especially those of you that are at jobs that you feel like you're at a dead end job, or you feel like you're surrounded by like shitty ass people, or jealous ass people, you know, I see you leveling up, and whatever's going on right now in your work life is not even going to be a factor. You're going to be way leveled. I'm going to predict for you, Taurus, that you're in a completely different place by the end of next year, and it's a level up. It's a tier above of what you're at now. Tell me more for Taurus. Step out of your comfort zone. So this will require you to release. So that's your message. A lot of you guys need to focus on stepping away from the things that you've known, that you've been programmed to believe. A lot of you guys, your level up happens when you release people, places, and things that are just not serving you, okay? Some of you guys, I'm going to tell you right now, some of y'all have some real jealous ass people around you. Some of y'all have, and it's just like, even if it's not like, I'm getting, okay, maybe jealous isn't the word, it's hateful. Some of y'all are just surrounded by some hateful ass energies that subconsciously they're trying to pull you down. Like, I don't know if sometimes people aren't aware that they're like this, you know. I would hate to think people are aware that they're like that, but we have remain positive. Okay, we have 66 as your number, your angel number. It says your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. I see you in a completely different place. Even if you don't believe me right now, I see you completely transforming whatever it is you do for work, how you make your money is going to change. And I do see you leveling up. So this is your finances. You're going to make more money in 2025 than you did in 2024. Moving on to Gemini. Where'd all my coffee go? How'd that happen? Y'all are funny. All right, Gemini. Sorry I'm so close. Just kidding. All right, Gemini. Anyway. Love for Gemini. What's happening in love for Gemini? What is happening in love for Gemini? Thank y'all for double. I saw someone say that they didn't know how to like the video when it's like this. It's just double tap the screen. Okay, so we had Temperance fly out, Gemini. Okay, so right off the bat, you're being protected from things. So just keep that in mind when things aren't working out. I feel like you're being protected. Just in general, but I'm specifically getting in love. Some of you guys, you may notice like things are keeping you away from someone. You may notice that the end of 2024, or like even in 2024, you may have noticed that there were some sort of weird occurrences that were kind of separating you from somebody. Love for Gemini 2025. What's happening in Gemini's love life in 2025? We have the Hanged Man. So Gemini, I see kind of hanging back, observing someone. There's someone in your life, but you're going to put some sort of halt. I feel like you pump the brakes on a connection. Someone you're either already involved with now or someone you will be involved with. It's kind of like you like this person, but you're putting the situation at a halt. Yeah, you're like, I need more information. I just feel like you are stalling, Gemini, to take things to the next level with another person. It's you, because you feel you're going to see something with this person where you're kind of like, you really like this person, but it's almost like you're really picky. You're going to see something, you're like, I don't know if I can deal with that for the next 50 plus years or 20 years or whatever you got. Okay. Whatever you got. All right. You're like, I don't know. There's something about this person that I don't know. There's like differences in levels of enlightenment. Okay. And it's like this lifetime, you're a little picky when it comes to love. What's interesting is I see you go from really being for this person to all of a sudden you see something and you're like, nah. I don't know. Why you cough like that? Why do you chew like that? You're absolutely amazing in every other area, but why? What's wrong with you? That's you. I don't know if I can take things to the next level. You chew awfully loud. Awfully loud when you chew. Gemini. Yeah, damn. So I feel like, so Gemini, Tell me about this person. Tell me a little bit more about this person for Gemini. King of Swords, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So look, okay, so you're connecting with someone really smart. They're intelligent. They're very logical. And what's interesting, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. They're nurturing, stable. I don't see anything wrong with this person. You do. I don't. You're telling me that you are going to stall a connection from progressing because there are little things here and there that you're just unsure about with someone. They're not, yeah. You're like, I need some time to think about this. All right, give me a minute. It's only been 20 years. Give me a minute. Okay, I need some time to think. Don't rush me. So I see you stalling a connection in 2025, Gemini, with someone who is very intelligent, very nurturing, because there's little things you see here and there that you're just not sure if you can live with. All right, Gemini's money. Gemini's money. Gemini's money. How does your money look, Gemini? Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Gemini's money. It's pathetic. I'm salty right now, y'all. I'm a little salty. That is pathetic. I told myself, I'm not going to ask for likes. Fuck it. And then here I am. That's pathetic. Almost 500 people watching. I got 281. That pisses me off. Someone tell me what's going on with the astrology, because that just pisses me off. I'm just like, what am I doing wrong? Do I have to, what's a girl got to do? I got to show some cleavage. I got to shake my ass. Apparently, in this day, that's the only way. You got to shake your ass. Okay? It's the only way I could be appreciated as a woman is shaking my ass. And I don't even know how to shake my ass. Money for Gemini. Money for Gemini. I have a nice ass, actually, but I keep that for myself. My ass looks better than your face. Okay, user number 7725. It looks better than your face. Someone said prove it. I ain't gotta. Gemini's money. Gemini's money. All right, Gemini's money. How does Gemini's money look? Okay, King of Wands. You holding your vision next year is going to create a lot of stability and abundance. So financial success. Financial success for you, Gemini. But you have to go after what it is you want. So there's a certain level of taking action and separating yourself, stepping outside of your comfort zone. That's going to create a lot of success and abundance for you. You're going through a complete transformation. You're shedding old layers of skin. 2025 is the year of the snake. 2025 is the year of the snake, okay? I feel, Gemini, you are making some really big changes when it comes to how you get your money, when it comes to your strategy. Some of you guys are going to completely change what you're doing. You're going to change it up, and that is what leads to big time success here. Some of you Geminis, I feel like you could be an entrepreneur. You're entering your reputation era, okay? You're entering your reputation era. The Fool. What's interesting is the less you care, the more you make. The more free-spirited you go about something here, okay? The more you're willing to just surrender. The more you're willing to just be authentic, the more you step into your authenticity. There will have to be some changes that you make, Gemini. If you want more stability, more money, if you want more, you're going to have to change something. What is it? Some of you guys work too hard. It's interesting because some of you guys are caring way too much about something. So especially if you are like a business owner, yes, you need to care about what you do and you need to put effort in, but there also needs to be a certain level of like, you know, you have that Gemini silly energy. Going about something in a more authentic way is going to bring you more success, but you do have to take action. I feel like your hard work over 2024 is going to pay off in 2025. You will be making more money here. Yeah, stop neglecting your inner child. There's something here about you neglecting your inner child that is actually preventing you from excelling. So new money is possible. New money. Some of you guys, you're going to come into some new money, but what I'm seeing here is taking action on something in a more free-spirited way and acting on your impulses, which that's what I got. I'm talking to a very serious, someone who's been doing something a little more, you've been too hesitant is what I'm trying to say. So you hesitating less and just going for it is going to bring you more abundance. And this would be a pretty big change to you because I feel like I'm talking to a Gemini. You've been neglecting your inner child. You want more money, stop neglecting the inner child. Let's get a time frame for this. The next couple of days. So Gemini, the next couple of days, we have January at the bottom of the deck. You're already stepping into this energy, Gemini. You're stepping into some pretty crazy energy right now that there's going to be a complete shift that happens for you as long as you're taking action on these things that you're wanting to take action on. So there's going to be a pretty big shift that happens for you. It's already happening right now, Gemini. Thank you so much for the super chat. DC, thank you so much for the super chat. Give me an angel number for Gemini. We have angel number 29, and then we also have master number 55. So it says, you are highly intuitive and creative. Your mind thinks in pictures, and you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky. A powerful drive to know the oneness of all things. This is very Gemini. So what I want you to do is stop listening to all the bullshit that everyone else is saying. You got to do this, you got to do that, blah, 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 blah. What works for you? What's going to work for you, Gemini, is you utilizing your quirkiness, your Gemini-ness, because that's yours. Own it. Okay? Which is maybe going about things in a little more impulsive, less serious way. Obviously, you know, think about it, right? But that's what the cards say. The cards are saying be more impulsive, actually. We have master number 55. Some of you guys, it's your hesitancy to take the leap that is keeping you stuck because you're so programmed to believe that you have to have certain structures in your life, which, don't get me wrong, have common sense when you're doing things. But the tarot and my intuition is telling me your hesitancy to jump, that's the issue. You're missing out on great opportunity to put something out there or go apply for a new job and things like that because of your hesitancy. When you have an idea, when you think about it, you need to act on it. So it says, I am evolving. Substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change and need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. And we have 777. So that talks about inner strength. It looks good. Looks good, Gemini. Moving on to Cancer. We're going to do love for Cancer. And best believe you're going to have people that try to stop you in various ways. One thing I've noticed about being a content creator, especially, like taking this to YouTube, is people really will project on you. They think they know you because they're really just telling on themselves. But yeah, people will really project on you. And there's like this subconscious thing that I see happening with people where they will try to keep you down by attacking you. Because to be honest, if you see something that you don't like and you leave a negative comment on it, that's fine. I'm for freedom of expression, but at the same time, you got too much time on your hands. You need to be doing something better. Do something better. You know what I mean? If you're not uplifting people and you have the time to leave something nasty or to even say something nasty to someone, you got too much time on your hands. And I say that with love. I say that with love. Okay. I'm going to tell y'all something a little personal. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. I'm going to tell y'all something really personal. Okay, you ready? We're about to go to Cancer. I'm going to tell y'all something really personal about me. We're about to go to Cancer. Queen, thank you so much for the super chat, Queen B. I'm about to tell y'all something really personal. Now, I'm 34 years old right now. Okay. When I was younger, I was probably 19, might have been 18, somewhere around there. I was in anger management. And you know what the lady told me, the counselor? She told me that I was expressing myself in these negative ways because I had too much time on my hands. And that bitch pissed me off when she said that. She pissed me off. So I'm probably pissing someone off by saying it. But you know what? She was right. She was right. And I got a life. And I went and did something. Because she was right. I was expressing my anger in an unhealthy way because I had too much time on my hands. And then as I started focusing on stuff, the anger just kind of went away. I mean, sometimes it resurfaces, but I express it in a healthy way. I create, or I study, or I read, or I go for a 3-hour gym session. Okay. I express it. And back then I didn't do nothing. I was angry. So that is what I wanted to tell you. I was very angry. Thank you for the super chat, Sarah. And Casey, thank you so much. Happy New Year to you. Sarah, thank you so much for the super chat. Hold on, I don't know how to get out of that. Queen B, Sarah, Casey, thank you guys so much for the super chats. Okay, I'll get started on Cancer. But yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all that. Anger is a mask for pain. I was in a lot of pain back then, okay? I was very mad at the world. I just remember sitting there and I had to go. I had to go. All right, I had to go. I had to go. For a whole year. I'd just be pissed off. I'm like, what the fuck? There's some crazy ass people. But now I express my problems in a more gentle way. So that's what I do. And it's better. It's better. Thank you again for the super chat, Queen Bee. And SN, thank you guys. Thank y'all so much for all the love. We're going to get started on Cancer. Okay. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank y'all so much. Okay. All right. No, thank you all so much. But yeah, that is, yeah. So love for Cancer. What's coming in love for Cancer? Thank you guys for the super chat. Thank you so much. Casey, Sarah, Queen Bee, SN. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. What's coming in love for Cancer? What's coming in love for Cancer? 2025. What's coming in love? What's coming in love for Cancer? 2025. What's coming in love? Eight of Swords. You feeling stuck? Burdened? You're going to feel stuck and burdened by somebody here. Air sign, fire sign, Wheel of Fortune. I see you repeating patterns if you're not careful. When it comes to love, I see you repeating patterns, Cancer. We have the 10 of Cups. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Some of y'all are in relationships and somebody new is going to catch your eye. Someone new is good. That's what I got. I don't care if you like it or not. Okay. I know it's not a fairy tale, but that's what I got. You're in a relationship with somebody and you're going to be attracted to someone else. And I feel like this is a repeated pattern for you. And you're going to feel stuck and weighed down by some sort of connection. I'm trying to give y'all real predictions here. I'm sorry if you don't like it, but that's what I have. So what you should do with a Strength card, what you should do is figure out what exactly is it that is causing this repeated cycle. Because there's something going on with you mentally and emotionally where you're losing interest in your partner. So if you don't want to lose interest in your partner, you and your partner can communicate and actively try to work towards keeping things entertaining, spicy, because some of you guys, it looks like you will just try to spice up your relationship. I still see you being attracted to somebody new. It's like you're with someone, even if you're single right now. Okay, you get with someone, you get into a relationship, and then someone new catches your eye. And then you kind of like you're mentally stuck on that person. So how's that going to go with the current energy? How's that new connection going to go? The Fool. Some of you guys leaving, you're like leaving one connection for someone new. Air sign, we have the Hanged Man. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So just be cautious of that, because I do feel like those of you that are in relationships right now, somebody new, you form an attraction to somebody new and you chase after that. If you're single, same thing applies. It's like you get there's somebody here. So if you're single, you're not going to be single for long. I definitely see you in a relationship next year. But after the end of that once things start getting difficult within that relationship, it's almost like your attention goes elsewhere and there's someone else that comes in and pursues you. Yeah, you're going to have feelings for two different people next year. Obviously, you have free will, and there are ways to tackle this type of problem. Thank you for the super chat. JSF, thank you so much for the super chat, babe. I appreciate that. There's obviously ways to, the more self-aware you are, the better. Okay, so if you're aware of patterns, just actively try to retrain your mind, because you can. I'm a firm believer in people can change. It's not very common, but it can happen if you are self-aware and you're actively trying to make changes. But here's the thing. Are you hopping in relationships, having a certain expectation of what love is like? And then once that expectation isn't met, are you refocusing towards someone else just to repeat a pattern? Because at the end of the day, relationships are not always going to be lovey-dovey. You know what I mean? And so it's like, I feel like a lot of people don't understand that a true, genuine relationship comes with some frustration. It comes with some work. Love is a choice. So it's like love isn't always going to just effortlessly be there. If you truly want to be in a relationship for a long time, like a committed relationship, if you love someone, it's a choice. You're not always going to like people because we're human. You can't expect your partner to always like you too. Okay. And so it's kind of like you have to figure out what is more important to you. You can very well hop from connection to connection if that's something that is fulfilling to you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you not to do that. But what I am going to tell you is it looks like there's some sort of repeated cycle pattern that you may have been dealing with in love that's going to resurface here. And you're being given the opportunity to face it. That shadow aspect of yourself, you're going to be given the opportunity, Cancer, to basically heal a wound if you so choose to. And again, the more self-aware you are, the better. So let's see what's coming in your money. Cancer's money. Cancer's money. Predictions for Cancer's money and career, please. Predictions for Cancer's money and career. It looks good. Okay. Cancer. You got some haters, though. So I see you becoming really successful here, but you're going to have haters. You're leveling up. You're looking good, too. There's also something here about your physical appearance. Some of you guys, influencers, or some of you will be doing something online, or you could, if you wanted to, share something online, becoming an influencer of some kind. But if that's not the case, whatever this is, my business owners, career-oriented people, I definitely see you being very successful. And your happiness, your success is going to piss a lot of people off. Thank you for the super chat. Queen B, thank you so much. Your happiness pisses people off. You're triggering people because you're happy when it comes to your money and career. Cancer. You got people that view you as competition. Tell me more about that. I just feel like you're just over here trying to be the best you can be. The only person you're in competition with is yesterday's version of you. And so I'm going to predict a lot of growth for you. I feel like a lot of you Cancers have grown over 2024. And it's like 2025, you're going to really be expanding, which actually Cancer, next year is your year. Jupiter goes into Cancer, by June. So I feel like a lot of growth and expansion is happening for you. A lot of success. You're maturing for sure. There's going to be some challenges though that you're faced with. And I feel like your biggest challenge is haters. You're going to be like, you're going to find yourself wondering, why the hell are people so bothered by you? You're going to find yourself wondering, a lot of you guys may even spend a lot of time alone the first half of 2025. You may be spending a lot of time by yourself just because, and that's the thing people don't understand about loners. We're loners because we can read people very well and we can tell whether or not you have good intention for us right off the bat, whether you even know it. So it's like you're really intuitive. And I feel like a lot of you guys have gone through some birthing pains towards the end of this year, but you're coming out into this, some of you guys coming out into like, you're leveling up somehow. And it's almost like it looks like it was easy for you, but it wasn't. And there might be people that feel some type of way about your success because they didn't see people don't see what it takes to get where you are. And so it's like, they're going to be hating on you for it. Throwing you little passive aggressive shade, trying to get in your head. Yeah, look, the High Priestess. That's exactly what I was channeling. Is it's like, you're probably going to spend some time alone next year. Because you're going to be able to, you're not going to be able to like indulge in fake connections. Like you're going to be able to just see someone's intentions towards you. And people may even be mad because you think you're better than them. It's like some people, and I don't think you are. I think you're incredibly humble. I think you come from humble beginnings, but there may be people that are also even just feeling some type of way, Cancer, because they think that you think you're better than them and they want to humble you. But you're actually just kind of staying silent and staying away from these people because you can read them. Like I said, you'll know their intentions before they even know their intentions for you, because there's a lot of people operating from wounded programming and they don't even realize it. Either way, your money looks really good. Looks awesome. Cancer, I feel like you guys are going to be very successful. Very successful. As long as you utilize the energies properly. There's a lot of growth and expansion, success, more money, stability, and y'all are going to be looking really damn good. Glowing. Let's move on to Leo. Let's move on to Leo. Actually, I think I'm going to get up for a moment. Moving on to Leo. I'll be right back. Nice. What you doing? Oh, babies. You come say hello. You're so pretty. Such a pretty boy. Oh my goodness. So good kitties. So good kitties. Oh, he's choking me out. He looks mad. Y'all see how big he's getting? Oh, his eye twitched when he looked at y'all. He's like, he's stealing my mama's time. Okay. All right, Leo. There'll be timestamps after the live. Okay. Goodness. Queen B, thank you so much for the super chats. I appreciate that, babe. Thank you so much. Okay, Leo. Predictions for love. Spirit guides, universe, Leo. The Lions. When it comes to love, for Leo, when it comes to love. The Moon. So there's something here about you being confused. No wonder. Somebody playing mind games with you next year. Possible Pisces, possible air sign. You have somebody here that's coming toward you that's wearing a mask. I feel this person's very strategic. This is somebody that, I'm getting pickup artist. You're dealing with a pickup artist, somebody that feels like they have to use psychological games in order to gain your interest. So you're interested in somebody here. It could be an Aquarius. Somebody with an Aquarius or a Pisces placement. Fire's here as well. You're approaching a situation authentically, but you have somebody coming towards you that is being very strategic with you. And you might not be able to see it because the moon came out. It's almost like you don't see this coming. So I would suggest to be very mindful about the people you're entertaining in 2025, because you got some really manipulative communication coming towards you, and it is to essentially gain your interest. King of Swords. Some of you are going to hear from an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Gemini, Leo. Tell me more about that. You have options coming in, but it's like you're more interested in the confusing, manipulative option. That's what I see. Now, 7 months from now, I'm getting about 7 to 9 months from now. Let's pull a timing card. 7 to 9 months from now, I do see that you have another option that will come in. You have at least 2 options coming towards you. It says you have the power to create the timing by taking action. You have the power to create the timing by taking action. So you have a wish fulfillment that's coming in toward the end of the year after you deal with a really manipulative person who's wearing a mask. I feel like towards spring and summertime, there's somebody in your energy, Leo, that is very strategic and selfish. And I feel like you're not going to be seeing this. You're not going to be understanding this. Because you're going to be so interested in them. You're almost blind to the fact that they're using you in some shape or form. So you can have this wish fulfillment come in sooner the more aware you are of these tactics that people use. So you'll be able to spot the red flags, and don't ignore if you ignore the red flags, you're going to end up wasting a large portion of your 2025 with someone who you're hung up on because they have manipulated you and altered your brain chemistry to like them. So be careful with that. There is wish fulfillment though coming in toward the end of the year. If you can spot the red flags sooner and nip it in the bud right immediately, the timing of your wish fulfillment will come in sooner. Let's take a look at Leo's money. Leo's money. Leo's money for 2025. Leo's money for 2025. Leo's money. 7 of Swords. The Strength card. 3 of Cups. Some of you will be doing something on social media. If you already have a social media presence with that 3 of Cups, being more strategic about the way you post and what you post is going to create success. Some of you, I'm getting... Be mindful of the people that you get into business with, connect with. I hate to say it, But some of you guys, especially if you're a business owner or you have a platform, be very careful with who you go into business with or collaborate with. I feel like there needs to be a certain level of thought behind it. That's all it's telling me. Because there may be someone around you, Leo. Some of you guys have like karmic connections within the workplace trying to come towards you. They're just kind of like tests and lessons. I feel like you're initially going to not trust this person or these people. So just listen to that intuition. Some of you guys have real shady business type of people around you that would throw you under the bus in a heartbeat. And the thing is, you might just have such a good heart to you. See, that's the thing, that when you have good intentions for people, and that's one of the hardest lessons I've had to learn in this lifetime, Leo, is that when you have good intentions for people, you want what's best for people, you want everyone to succeed. You think that people operate that way. They don't. That was one of the hardest lessons I had to learn, is that I was viewed as competition, that I was viewed as something to be a threat. So I'm getting people view you as a threat, and they may even go to extreme measures to try to slither their way into your environment to get closer to you so they can attack from the inside. Now, if you're not, you don't even have to be a social media content creator for that. I got the 3 of Cups. That's why I was getting that. I feel like there's people around you just in general at the workplace that shouldn't be trusted. 9 of Wands. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. It's not a good truth, but just be mindful of who you get involved with, who you connect with, who you share things with. Now, when it comes to your money, I feel like that's what it is. You have people for some reason trying to prevent you from elevating and making more money for whatever the reason is. But the opportunity to grow and expand is there. What does Leo need to do? High Priestess. Keep shit to yourself. Move in silence. Just do when you feel you need to do. Move in silence. Elevate in silence. Accomplish goals in silence. What people don't know, they can't ruin. Unfortunately, guys, we live in a world full of hateful ass people that they can be very successful themselves, but they don't want to see it for you. So they'll do little things here and there to try to throw roadblocks your way. Again, one of the biggest lessons I had to learn in this lifetime is you really can't trust people. Nope. And so it looks like your chances, your odds of being successful and leveling up are there, as long as you be mindful with the information you share with people. So just be mindful with that. Keep things to yourself. We have the 7 of Cups. Yeah, because it's like there's going to be people around you that try to throw confusion your way. You know what it is, Leo? People want you to be in conflict with yourself. There's people that think that if you're in conflict with yourself, you won't level up. So this is like, for instance, I got people that create fake accounts and then try to attack my self-esteem on here, thinking that I don't know that that's what they're doing. Their sole purpose is to make me be in conflict with myself. I feel like that's what's happening to you. And you don't even have to have a social media presence for this. This could just be like family members, friends saying rude ass shit to you, or passive aggressive comments, you know? So just be mindful of that. Don't let it get to you. When you see this and hear this, just know that that's because people will see something inside of you before you see it. I mean, thieves don't rob empty houses, right? Thieves don't rob empty houses. You're being heavily, I don't like this. It's really important, Leo, that you keep things to yourself. You move in silence. And when you're ready to present something, or when you're ready to level up, when you're ready to get a new career, a new position, just be on the hush hush for a while. Keep things on a need to know basis when it comes to your money, when it comes to your career. Don't share so much on social media next year. Some of you guys actually see you backing away from social media altogether, unless it's just for your business. But sharing like personal information, I kind of see you guys going quiet for a while. There is a level up happening as long as you're mindful, Leo, with who you share information with. That's what I was getting at. Okay, moving on to Virgo. Queen B, thank you so much for the super chats, babe. Thank you so much for all the super chats. All right. Moving on to Virgo. Oh yeah, I spilled coffee on this before I went live. Moving on to Virgo, and then after Virgo, it's Libra. We're doing it in the order of the Zodiac. Sorry, the titles aren't on the screen, but it'll happen one day. All right, Virgo, let's take a look at your love. Love for Virgo. Yeah, I spilled my coffee right before I went live. Virgo, predictions for love for Virgo. Loretta, thank you so much for the super chat. I like this green too. I've been very like green lately. I don't know. I've been really feeling called to the color green. I think like green's going to be the color of 2025. Thank you for the super chat, Loretta. Green is the heart chakra. I was just thinking about that last night. I was like, Because interestingly enough, especially emerald green has kind of been just very therapeutic for me. Love for Virgo. Love for Virgo. Predictions and love. I'm a Gemini, so I don't really have a favorite color. When people ask me what my favorite color is, I'm like, all of them. I like them all. I like purple. I like green. I like blue. I like them all. I don't know. It depends on my mood. Depends on my mood. I think my favorite color to wear is black. My whole entire wardrobe, like the majority of my wardrobe is black. I got some of the same exact sweaters that are black. Anyway, Virgo. Love for Virgo. I have real problems. Okay. I went through a phase where that's all I wore. Like all the time. Love for Virgo. Spirit Guides Universe. Predictions for love 2025 for Virgo. You being single? You look good. You look so good. I feel like you just enjoying your singlehood. You just being very financially stable too, just in general. I feel like you're financially stable, enjoying your singlehood, your self-sufficient independence. It's going to be hard to lock you down next year. The Devil. You're going to have someone obsessed. You have this person coming towards you, Virgo, that is obsessed with your self-sufficiency, your independence. Like, they are going to be hooked. You have someone obsessing over you. Capricorn energy. The Chariot. There's somebody here, cars could be significant too, by the way, Virgo. This person could drive a muscle car, a sports car, or sporty or vehicle, or there's just something here about cars and parking lots that could be of significance here. This person could be a car salesman. I don't really feel that for a lot of you. There's like one of you out there, but I'm definitely getting a pilot also, like pilot. This person just really gives off vibes of distance. Like they're kind of distant. Just forget the specifics. Some of you guys are meeting a pilot though. Flight attendant, pilot, someone who travels a lot for work, truck driver even, okay? Something to do with their profession. They could have to operate a motor vehicle. Forklift. But what I'm getting here is you have someone who's they're quite distant. Like just in general, they're a very distant person. This is a go-getter type of person, and they're going to really be attracted to your independence, to your self-sufficiency. You just look really fucking good. I don't know what you're doing, but you look so good next year. You have this energy too about you where even if you are super serious on the inside, you just come across as very carefree, nonchalant. Y'all have you know what this tells me? This person is kind of emotionally avoidant. Because why is your avoidant behavior making this person obsessed with you? You have someone obsessed, staying up at night, air sign possibly, Cancerian, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, obsessed. Can't get enough of you. Be mindful of like gold digger types, especially those of you that are doing very well financially, which it looks like you will be next year. Be very mindful of people that are kind of like latching on. They're interested in you because they're attracted to you, but just also be mindful of people's motives when it comes to you. Possible relationship coming in. You have options. You're going to be at a crossroads in love. Some of you guys, you're going to have a difficult time deciding whether or not you do want to be in a commitment because you have reached a point of self-sufficiency. A lot of you guys are kind of like being like, what can you do for me? Like, are you going to add value to my life or are you going to stress me out? Some people want to stay single. Okay. And I think that you would appreciate a true, genuine connection. I think you would, because the 10 of Cups is here, but you're not in a position to where you feel like you have to be in one. A lot of you guys are you're coming into yourself. It's not going to be your sole focus next year. Even if you feel like it is now, it's not going to be your sole focus next year. But you do have options in love coming in. Be on the lookout for Capricorn placements, Cancerian placements, Taurus. Some of you guys, I do see at least two options. Let's take a look at your money. Let's take a look at Virgo's money. Virgo's money. Virgo's money. Let's see. Virgo's money. Let's see. Virgo's money. Virgo's money. How does Virgo's money look? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Virgo's money. How does Virgo's money look in 2025? We have fluctuating. Be mindful of impulsive investments, okay? I see something here about your money. It's like it may take some dips here. Tell me more about that. So I do see you making progress. Your money, it's like your income fluctuates. There's some sort of fluctuation, but it comes with stability at the same time. I think that if you guys invest in something impulsively, it may lead to disappointment. So as long as there is consistent income coming in, for sure. I feel like it is consistently rising. Now, that also comes with dips. Some of you guys, this could be for my business owners. Okay, so just be mindful of your spending. But you're leveling up nonetheless. So 2025 as a whole, there is some type of major level up happening in your financial situation, as long as you stay consistent with whatever it is you're doing. Now, you're being advised not to impulsively invest in things without doing your homework, because if you impulsively invest in things, that may lead to disappointment. So just be mindful of that. But there is consistent income coming in. So those of you that are unemployed, I see you becoming employed. I see you elevating in your career nonetheless. There's definitely level up happening. You being rewarded for your efforts. Just don't invest in things impulsively. We have the Page of Cups reverse. I'm also getting like you may be dealing with like a really immature coworker. I see a really immature coworker. This is like somebody here who has to be the loudest person in the room. They're not self-aware. This is like one of those things where don't even try to explain yourself to this person. There's no point in even trying to meet this person in the middle. This could be, I'm getting it's a coworker. Or even if those of you that work in the public eye, if you work in customer service, I'm also getting like just a really immature customer. You may deal with like a few customers that are like not self-aware. The Three of Swords in reverse. So you're going to so some of you guys are going to have to like tolerate some immaturity at the workplace. There's something here about wanting to tell someone off, wanting to express yourself to somebody, but don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. You may want to lash out at somebody or, impulsively cuss someone out, or some of y'all that work in customer service, I just get a possible event occurring where this person is causing you a lot of grief. And if you contribute to it, it's just going to blow it way out of proportion. So just walk away. You're not going to be able to win with this person. Okay. There's somebody here that's kind of like, could be a coworker or it's a customer. Overall, your money is leveling up. There's like a slow and steady increase happening for you, a consistent increase. Just be sure not to impulsively invest in anything, like without thinking it through or doing your research. Some of you careers in social media, I saw the World. I know this isn't career related, but it could be. Some of you guys, I'm getting like traveling. You could be traveling for work for sure. Because I'm definitely seeing a move or a travel. You could be like a traveling nurse or some of you may be hesitant to take some sort of job that has traveling involved, but I actually see you being really happy with it. Like you could work remotely is what I'm getting. I'm seeing you work remotely. Some of you, this option even consists of working from home. And there may be some sort of hesitancy behind that, but I feel like if you move forward with it, if you move forward with this remote work, you're actually going to really enjoy it. Moving on to Libra. Libra. What's coming in love for Libra? Predictions in love for Libra. Spirit guides, universe, predictions in love for Libra. Wheel of Fortune. A repeat? Yeah, somebody coming back towards you. Somebody that didn't choose you is coming back around in 2025. Possible Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aries. You have somebody here. Okay. Somebody did not tell you how they truly feel about you. Somebody was wearing a mask around you in 2024 and they were keeping their desires hidden from you. This person is coming back towards you. Pisces energy. But I'm seeing more than one person. Who else is coming towards Libra? 10 of Cups. A relationship. You're going to be in a relationship. 8 of Pentacles. Somebody that is consistent with you. You also, Libra, you got a lot of people interested in you next year. What are you doing? What are you doing? You ate grapes, didn't you? Did you eat some grapes? Did you eat some grapes? You have multiple people. This is so confusing. You got someone coming back around that never told you how they truly felt about you. 1. I do see a relationship coming in. I feel like this person is consistent. They're going to be meeting your high ass fucking expectations. They're going to be meeting those. Okay. For one reason or another, you can have a Gemini placement. Gemini got this. For one reason or another, there's something here about you maybe stalling, progressing a relationship. It's kind of like you still need more information. It's almost like you stalled to take things. It's because all these fucking options. That's your problem. That's your problem. You got so many options coming in. You have an option that could potentially make you very happy, but you have all these other options. You're just like, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. Just hold up a minute. It's been 15 damn years. Give me some time. Give me some time to figure this out. My eye is twitching. My eye is twitching. It's bothering me. You have options coming in and you can't decide. You can't decide. Third party. Love triangle. You have a love triangle coming towards you. You don't know who the fuck you want. You don't know. But they want you. All of these people want you. Good God. You got people that want you that don't even really... Listen, Libra. You got options. Okay? You got someone coming back, a blast from the past. Somebody that it's telling me they were hung up on you in 2024. They never really told you how they felt about you. That's how to be specific with who this person is. They never really took their mask off. They were never really transparent about their emotions. That's one of them. There's a love triangle. Could potentially be a love triangle with this person, or, this situation caused you a lot of grief. There was some sort of separation between you two, or you could be separated from this person right now. Y'all got people in relationships. So be careful. You got people that are in relationships that want you. You got people that see you that you don't even know that want you. You don't even know these people. You check off everyone's boxes. You're everyone's type, Libra. No wonder you can't make a decision. You got your pick of the litter. You're spoiled for choice, which can be a problem. You're too damn cute. You're too damn cute. You're too cute, Libra. So, an honest connection if you want it. If you want it. You got a potential long-term commitment that would be very emotionally fulfilling coming toward you. Give me a time frame. It says, let it be a mystery. Indecision is causing delays. You can't see it because my camera's backward, but I promise you, it says indecision is causing delays. My guides are hilarious. Okay, my guides only allow me to connect with certain people that have a sense of humor. So if you're not connecting with me, that's because you're not supposed to. But good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Let's take a look at your money, Libra. Libra's money. Libra's money. Libra's money. How's your money and career looking? So I don't like this because this is telling me you're unhappy with a situation and you're just kind of accepting it. You're just like, I'm going to accept it. I'm just going to accept it. And all the Libras I know, for some reason, the majority of them are very non-confrontational, and that can actually be the death of a Libra. Being too non-confrontational. Not wanting to get in the way, not wanting to step on toes, not wanting to make people feel some type of way. I think a lot of people are jealous of you, Libra. I think a lot of people feel some type of way about you, and you're picking up on that. And so you shrink yourself because you don't want people to feel some type of way about you. That is preventing you from becoming the best version of yourself, is because you're trying to keep the peace, because you're probably somebody who experienced a lot of negative energy off of people, or jealous individuals, or, I mean, whatever it is, I hate saying that, but that's just the fucking truth. So it looks like you were somebody that just kind of suppressed yourself a lot over the years, and you just kind of got used to it. Meanwhile, you have mental conflict over it because you're trying to make other people feel seen. You're trying to make other people feel heard, seen, and it's like you're appeasing other people's egos because you've gotten so used to doing that. You probably had to do it to your parents, and so you've been programmed to do this, to make other people comfortable, because it could be very uncomfortable for you to make other people uncomfortable. But the thing is, your success is going to happen when you get used to making other people uncomfortable, because unfortunately, it's your presence. Your presence is making people uncomfortable. It's triggering people because you're mirroring something back to them. And you are just going to have to try to learn how to be comfortable with that, because you're going to be uncomfortable that they're uncomfortable. But eventually, you can observe that emotion, acknowledge it for what it is, and not allow it to hold you back. Okay? Because I think that's your problem. We have the King of Swords when it comes to work. There's going to be a decision that comes up in 2025 where you think that it's the Moon, the Knight of Wands, and then the King of Swords. There's going to be a decision to make on whether or not you should step outside of your comfort zone and do something a little risky. Yes, you should do it. There's like a gamble or a risk option coming up, but it's almost like, it's not like massively risky. It's just kind of, it risks your character or your reputation. That's what the risk is. It's not a real serious risk. Who fucking cares about your reputation? Worry about your character. Worry about your character. Fuck your reputation. Okay. But there's a risk to your reputation coming up. And I feel like if you take this risk, it's going to be very successful for you. Okay. Also, there's a need to be more organized. Having things scheduled or having things more organized is also going to create more abundance and success for you. Being more strategic, especially my business owners, being more strategic about the way you go about handling your business is going to be beneficial for you. Those of you that work for someone else, I do see some sort of opportunity to change schedules that you may be putting off. Not necessarily change schedules. It could just be change positions as well. I'm getting a schedule change possible or a position change. And it looks like you may be hesitant to do it because you're so comfortable with the familiar. But if you do accept this change, I feel like it brings a bunch of abundance your way. So changing things up is going to be important. Some of you guys, this is just like a side hustle. Okay, it's like you have a side hustle that takes off, and that could be the schedule change that comes in, is you having to prioritize two different forms of income or employment, right? And so you work for someone else, but then you're going to be very busy. It looks like that's where your success comes from. If you can balance out your work, who you work for, and then going home and working for yourself. If you can set some sort of schedule and stay consistent with it, some of you guys are about to be really seen by a lot of people. That's why you're risking your reputation, because you may feel like some type of way about, I don't know, going on camera or starting something, an online platform, or just starting a business in general. And there's people around you that you may be worried about how they perceive you. Okay, but don't let that stop you from doing this. Like, there's a certain level of maybe embarrassment that comes with this. Like, you feel like you would be somewhat embarrassed. But I do see, as long as you're willing to take this risk and step outside of a comfort zone, whatever that is, I do see a lot of return. It's like a return in your investments, Libra. So only take what resonates, obviously. Moving on to Scorpio. Predictions for Scorpio. Predictions for Scorpio for 2025. Love predictions for Scorpio. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much, Queen Bee. I appreciate it. Somebody else sent a super chat. It's way up there. Lux Vision. So I don't do super chats through the live. I don't do super chats I don't do questions through the live. I may one day, but if I do, it'll be titled that. I know a lot of people want just that instant answer. I get it. All right. Love predictions for 2025 for Scorpio. Love predictions for 2025 for Scorpio. Thank you for the super chat, Queen Bee. Thank you so much. Love predictions for 2025 for Scorpio. There's a lot of chemistry between you and this person. Gemini energy. I see you partnering up with someone. This is a match made in heaven. You and somebody feeling drawn to each other. There's an unexplainable magnetic pull toward you and this person. It surpasses logic. Oh my God. You and this person have a lot of chemistry. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini's here. They could have that in their big 6, their big 3. I see an engagement or some type of next level commitment happening for you. Possible engagement, marriage, okay? Why do I see a wedding? I see a wedding. Or a celebration of love, I should say. Whatever you want to call it. There's like a celebration. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, this could just be an anniversary coming up for you and someone where it's a really good time. Some of you that are already in commitments, you and this person are going to really be enjoying each other next year. You guys getting closer, and there's going to be a lot of celebrating each other's accomplishments, a lot of really I'm getting like a reawakening of true, genuine emotions between you and another person. Those of you that are already in commitments, it's like you're going to have a newfound appreciation for the person you're with, and they're going to have a newfound appreciation for you. And you two are just going to get closer and closer. That being said, depending on your situation, Scorpio, I see an engagement. I see you getting married. That's going to be on the table. Thank you for the super chat, Star. Thank you so much for the super chat. Queen of Swords. You know what's interesting? This person really likes they like your no-nonsense approach. Some of you, I'm getting like this gives me like, okay. Thank you for the super chat, Star. There's somebody here that really appreciates your no-nonsense approach to things. They like how smart you are. They like your perspective. There's something here about your perspective that they really appreciate because it's a unique perspective. It's like you are a free thinker is what I'm trying to say. They like how you think freely and you don't just go with what everyone else is saying or doing. There's also something here about you may be kind of contradicting. Okay. You may be a little contradicting too. Like, okay. They like that. You're not too far you're not too far left. You're not too far right. You know what I'm saying? Like you are independent. You're an independent thinker. That's what they like. They like that you form your own opinions and you don't base them off of what other people are saying or what the masses are saying, or, just because you believe one thing doesn't mean you have to, you know what I mean? Hop on the fucking crazy train. Okay. This is like, for instance, you could be someone who's very spiritual. Okay. But, you listen to death metal. Okay, something along those lines. Okay, just for an example. Tell me more. Tell me more. The 8 of Pentacles. They're going to meet your standards. You have somebody here doing their best next year. This person is they want you two to build a life that you two can be proud of. Someone loves the way you work. Some of you, they love watching you work. They love watching you at work. They love how passionate, you're so passionate. It's just, they fucking love how like excited and passionate you get about certain things, like when you're talking about it or when you're in it. But you have a really strong ass connection coming in. Some of you guys, this is just reestablishing a bond between you and someone else. Like, you're in a really happy, fulfilling relationship next year. That's what I have, Scorpio. Queen B, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at your money, Scorpio. Exactly. Someone said, or you watch tarot and you're a Christian. Exactly. I live in a town where I'm surrounded by people who are like super religious. So they have like a distorted perception on spirituality because they're all operating from programming, which I get it because I've been there. But it's kind of funny because it's like when I try to explain Christ consciousness to people, it, you know, I mean, the Bible's obviously probably more than likely been tampered with. We live in an evil world. What makes you think the Bible is the only thing that hasn't been corrupted? You think? No. It's been corrupted and distorted. You can believe in Jesus and Christ consciousness and be a tarot reader and watch astrology, but some people don't get that. Scorpio's money. Scorpio's money. Margaret, thank you for the super chat, babe. Thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, Margaret, for the super chat. Thank you so much. Scorpio's money. I learned to just let people think what they want. Sometimes I'll even mess with them because it doesn't matter what they think. Doesn't matter. So I mess with people all the time. I can be a bit of a devil's advocate sometimes. I got problems. Scorpio's money. Scorpio's money. Scorpio's money, please. How does Scorpio's money look? So there is some sort of new adventure when it comes to your work life, but that's like, you're going to have like a sudden idea. You have an idea next year or in 2025, you're going to have an idea that you're holding into yourself. You're not expressing it and you should. You're not expressing an idea and you should. You're holding yourself back. Two of Cups. So when it comes to money, I see you working with someone or the potential to work with someone is here. You going into business with somebody. Could be your partner. Some of you guys, you and your person, that's what I'm getting because some of you guys are going with, you have a love interest coming in that's going to want to invest in your business or you two are going to go into business together. It's like you have this idea, you two talk about this idea of going into business together. But you're super hesitant to actually pull the trigger on it for whatever reason. Come back and watch this. This might not make sense to you yet, but it will next year. I see you in like starting a franchise of some kind or even just going into business, creating something together, doing creative projects that are very lucrative with you and the person you're in a relationship with. Thank you, Queen Bee, for the super chat. Ace of Swords. There's a breakthrough and success happening for you in 2025, just in general. The Fool. But it's going to feel like you have to, it's going to feel kind of risky. So it's going to feel really risky. But you partnering up with someone. Then we have the Queen of Cups. I see you doing what you love. You're going to be doing what you love in 2025. The only thing that's holding you back from reaching an even higher level of success is you're not, it's like you hold in an idea. You have this inspiration to do something. You feel really connected to it. Some of you, if you're not going into business with someone, this is about you being really connected to your ideas. And some of you are just not willing to share them, and you should. There's something here about you taking a leap of faith, sharing your ideas that creates success, abundance for you. And you being able to possibly walk away from something else, even for those of you that would like to walk away from something else, but if you take a leap of faith and act on passion and idea, there's a breakthrough and success that happens for you. Give me a time frame for that breakthrough and success for Scorpio. Give me a time frame. By the end of the day, have faith, divine timing is at play. By the end of the day, some of you guys, you need to be doing this now. If you were to act on inspiration right now, there's going to be a breakthrough that happens. Some of you, it's like consistently doing something, consistently acting on inspiration and ideas and putting ideas out there. And there's something about your voice, using your voice, utilizing your voice is going to bring you more abundance. So I hope that made sense. Moving on to Sagittarius. Thank you for the super chat, Queen Bee. Thank y'all so much. Happy New Year to y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Sorry the titles are not on the screen. I'm working through that. Okay. We're moving on to Sagittarius next. I'm being a little slow today, y'all. I think I'm gonna get up and stretch my legs. I've been sitting here with my legs crossed forever. Thank you, Hayat. Thank you so much. I just hear something weird outside. I'm gonna get up and walk around for a second. I'm gonna get up for a minute. That's too loud, isn't it? Sorry. What the fuck was that? Where's my babies at? Hi, Luna. Is that warm? Onyx, where are you? I don't know where Onyx is. I got Malachite over here, though. Sarah! When did she do that? Oh, she did it just now. Thank you. Margaret and Sarah, thank y'all so much. Sarah, thank you for all your support, babe. You are so damn generous. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm trying, y'all. I'm really trying. I have this pillow here because the last couple of lives that I did out here, my back hurt so bad. I was like, damn, I'm definitely 34. Fuck. I'm definitely 34. I was like, damn. And I can't scoot all the way back because this fucking table. It's so, I don't know what I was, it's so short. I don't know what I was thinking. I wish I could show y'all malachite. Come here, babies. Anyways. You want to say hello? He's like, no, I don't. Okay. He was sleeping. Yeah. Sorry, honeys. Mama had to show off the baby. Show off. I'm just taking a quick little break, y'all. I need a second. Yeah, I hurt my back last time. It was like, God. Because I was like trying to have good posture, which is one of my problems. We're going on to Sagittarius next. If you don't feel like sticking around and waiting, I'll have the timestamps up. I need a minute. Star, thank you so much for all your super chats. I appreciate them. And Queen B and Sarah, Margaret, thank you guys. And Dre, thanks so much for the super chat, babe. I'll get started in a second, y'all. I need a second. There's Onyx. Onyx, you gonna come say hi? You gonna come say hello? Maybe I'll entice him. Sarah, come here, Onyx. I'm trying to get him to come up here. Thank you for the super chat, Sarah. Thank you so much. Come here, Onyx. He's just staring at me. Come here, you cute little shithead. Come here. This is one of my babies. I swear he loves me. He's my baby. He's my gremlin. He is a fucking gremlin, y'all. He's such a fucking gremlin. He's an asshole. All of my boy cats, except for Cash, tricked me. They're narcissists. Okay. They're narcissists. Sarah, thank you so much for all the super chats, babe. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Yeah, they were really sweet at the shelter, and then they became terrorists. They're terrorists. I don't know if I can say that, but they are. Okay, terrorizers. Spiral Crystal, thank you so much. Happy New Year to you. Thank you. Okay, Sagittarius. No, really, they are. They're psychotic. Luna's not. Luna was the feral one. Although she cuts me. When I brush her teeth, she stabbed me last night in the chest. She stabbed me and then she hooked it. Shit hurt so bad, about brought tears to my eyes. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see, 2025. My baby. You're so cute. Oh, he's so cute. Shocked. Okay. Sagittarius. What's coming in love for Sagittarius? Thank you guys for all the love and support. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. This is not, okay, there we go. Love predictions for Sagittarius. Spirit guides, universe, love predictions for Sagittarius for 2025. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Love predictions for 2025. Spirit guides, universe, love predictions for 2025. So there's a connection here. There is a connection here. Tell me more. It's a good connection too. So Sagittarius, I see two potential suitors: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like you're going to have two people interested in you. And how are you going to feel about that? How are you going to feel about that? I'm picking up on possible another Sagittarius for some of you as well. How is Sagittarius going to feel about that? May the odds forever be in your favor. Seize him. You're going to have options. And you're going to be very critical. You're like, I don't know, duke it out. I don't know. You want me, prove it. If you don't, that's fine. You you have options. And you're kind of taking this like, Because you're operating from a place of like patience. You're like, I got time. You know why I have time? I have time because the last time I forced something, the last time I tried to make shit happen, I ended up right back where I'm at anyway. I got time. I got time today. So you have these two options coming in, and I just feel like you are being kind of critical of both of them. You're being very logical about this. You're like, one of these options, they provide a lot of stability. The other one of these options, you're a little bit more attracted to. So you're just kind of like security, passion, I don't know. We'll just see whichever one, you know, puts a little bit more effort in. We'll see what happens. Thank you for the super chat, Queen Bee. Thank you so much. You have a plot twist in your love life next year. So not only do you have two options probably right now, or they're coming to you very soon. Let's get a timing card. You have two options from the start, but then you're going to have the whole package come towards you. So the two options that, no wonder you're just like, okay. You're not impressed. You know what I mean? Like, you're interested, but there's just not the whole package. You're just not impressed. But then here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Hey, whatever you like. Then you got the Big Daddy coming in. When is this time frame happening? July. So by July of 2025, you have a stable, not only emotionally stable, financially stable. This person is mature. They're wise. I feel like they could even be a business owner, or this is somebody that has accomplished a lot in life. Don't be confused. You have multiple people coming towards you that have accomplished a lot in life, but it's the more emotionally grounded individual that enters around July that is the Emperor. So you got three options coming towards you next year. Thank you, C. Tizzle. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. 10 of Wands. How else is Sagittarius going to know who this is when they've arrived? I feel like this is a business owner. Or an investor of some kind. They're strong. Physically strong. They dress too. Like, this person likes, they may be kind of like Metro if this is a masculine, or if it's a feminine, they just kind of they like to wear things that grab attention. Some of you guys, I see you traveling to the beach with this person around July. Sagittarius. So you do have love coming towards you, but I get the real deal more so toward July. And the two other options may be okay, but they're not, there's something about them that's just not doing it for you. Not meeting your standards. Not meeting exactly what you want. Thank you for the super chat, Gina. Thank you so much. Let's do Sagittarius career. Thank you guys so much for all the love. Thank you, Queen Bee. Career for Sagittarius, Spirit. Career and money for Sagittarius. Oh, honey, your life's about to get good. Maybe you face some trials here. Maybe you feel like you hit a string of bad luck or something, but it's because you're about to level up in all areas. Sagittarius, you are about to fucking level up. I see sustainable income coming your way, stable. You're going to be living beyond comfortably. But what I'm mainly getting with that 10 of Pentacles is there's a lot of stability coming towards you. Generational wealth, even for some of you. Whatever it is you're building, whatever you've been working on, or whatever you do work on, it's going to create a lot of stability for your life. But this is for like generations to come. This isn't just like a one-time, here's some money. This is like money that is going to be regenerating itself. I'm also getting something about an inheritance. I'm going to mention it. There's something here about you receiving an inheritance. We have the Hierophant. So that's interesting. Okay, I don't like this wording, but this is how they're giving it to me. You at the top of the social hierarchy, whatever that means to you. You're at the top of the pyramid. You're at the top of the social, if there is a social hierarchy, you're at the top of it. You're like the one to get things from, to do things for. You're going to have people coming to you for advice, for wisdom. They're going to be like, how did you do this? How did you do this? I need to know. Like, I feel like you're going to have people up your ass for real, trying to figure out how you got so successful. So super successful. Four of Pentacles. A lot of you guys are spending better next year too. It's like you're making more money and you're investing it wisely. You're going to be receiving. It's almost like you have, those of you with savings accounts and investments, you're going to be receiving, you're going to be seeing a return in your investment. So like things you put money into, it's being returned right back to you and it's going into like a savings. So not only are you having like some sort of reoccurring income, there's also a split here. Something's being put into the savings. Some of you guys are like getting better at automatic savings. Yeah, damn. Just all of your investments paying off. All of your investments paying off here. Okay, is what I'm getting. I want to pull some oracles on this. Believe in the impossible. So that's the thing. Some of you guys are sitting here thinking, yeah, fuck right. Okay, Christina. Okay, sure. Believe in the impossible. You manifest your reality. And so it's like, if you don't think this is possible for you, then you're absolutely correct. But for those of you that believe in the impossible, for those of you that are actually putting forth some sort of effort and, strategically investing in certain areas here, and not only listening to your higher self and possibly the wisdom of others, some of you guys are going to meet some sort of teacher or guru or somebody that is very knowledgeable about whatever it is you're trying to do. You'd be very wise to get in touch with some sort of mentor. But here's the thing. You become the mentor by the end of next year. You are going to become the mentor. You are going to become the one that people come to figure out how you got where you are. Maybe you don't know how you're going to get there right now, but you're about to find out. You're about to find out, Sagittarius. Thank you so much, Queen Bee, for the super chat. Look at my baby. He's not, okay. Okay, Malachite, sorry. This is not, okay. Anyway. Believe in the impossible. Let's get you an angel number. His name's Malachite, like the crystal. Angel number 10, it says, I am ingenuous. You have great leadership skills and your mind is sharp. It allows you to dream up ingenuous ideas and organize all of the details, then direct others how they can carry things out. Some of you are already becoming this mentor. You're going to be a mentor for other people. If you want to take your business or your success to the next level, you may want to step into that role of a leader, of a mentor, of the Hierophant. That's where your success, this is like spiritual coaching or, you know, financial coaching, a life coach. Some of you guys are about to become life coaches, or some of you guys are about to go through the process that's going to mold and shape you into this mentor. There's also something here about you getting in touch with your higher self, with the universe, with God, Jesus, whoever you believe in, having a more established connection to that higher version of yourself. That higher power is going to bring you a lot more success. All right, Capricorn. Thank you guys so much for all the super chats. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are so generous. Thank you. Okay, Capricorn, we're going to take a look at your love. Your love life. Your love life. Hi, babies. What? What, baby? You going to come cuddle? You going to come cuddles? What, honey? What you doing? Why are you staring at me like that? Honey? You want a minute? Capricorn's next. Capricorn is next. Come on, honey. No, come on. Not in the kitchen. I may regret this. I may regret this. Here comes Santa Claus. I don't know why I have that song stuck in my head. Okay. Yeah, I regret it. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. Here you go, babies. Jasper is so meticulous with his... It's like I have to hand feed him. Jasper, did you lose your minnow, honey? Here it is, honey. He needs his held. Okay. Be careful, honey. Anyway. Okay, go away. Anyway. Jasper. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really not. Here, bug. Come here, Luna. Can you reach it? Jasper, can you turn around so you don't get it stuck in your throat when I'm trying to feed it to you? Y'all can't see them, but okay, we're done. We're done here. We're done here. We're done here. One more, Cash. Okay. All right, Capricorn. I got 5 cats. I got 5 cats. There is one cat that I think it's my neighbor's cat. They let their cats outside. I don't let my cats outside. I would never. I don't trust that. But they let their cat outside, and I have named him. I don't know his real name. I call him Gary. He's got like a white mustache. He's like a really furry. He's fine though because he's furry. I do worry about him in the summertime though, but I think they let him in and out, but he hangs out up the road. And so sometimes when I drive past him, my car is kind of loud. I drive a Mustang. And so every time I drive past it, it's like the cat's like, I guess because it sounds like my car's purring. And so the cat's always like, that's a big fucking cat. When I'm driving past it, it's always like, that's a big fucking cat. Just kind of looks at me really concerned. Okay, we're done here. Go back night night. Okay, Capricorn. No more. No more. Go away. Go away. Night night. Take a nap. Okay. Capricorn. It is always looking at it like, it just watches me drive by. It's so funny. Okay. Predictions for Capricorn. Predictions for Capricorn. Nay, babies. No more minnows. No more, now he's gonna, no more minnows. I gotta hide these. No more minnows. Y'all can't eat the whole bag. Okay? It's a lot of calories in these things. Come on. Okie doke. I'm on Capricorn. We're getting started. I just need a break. I just need a break. I like to take little breaks. Breaks up the energy. All right, Capricorn. Love predictions for Capricorn. Happy birthday, Capricorns. Let's start with love predictions. Onyx. Honey. Love predictions for Capricorn. Love predictions for Capricorn. Baby boy. There's no more. There's no more. Thank you so much, Queen Bee, for the super chats. And thank you, Chappie. Thank you so much. If you're still in here, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thought I seen another one. Queen Bee, thank you for all your support, babe. Thank you. All righty. Capricorn, love predictions. Keep in mind, if you don't feel like waiting for me to get around to it, you can always come back and watch the reading later. I provide timestamps in the comment section after every live, just about. Just about. Okay. Let's see, it's too many. Love predictions for Capricorn. What's coming in love? What's coming in love? What is coming in love for Capricorn? 2025, what's coming in love? So you have people competing for your attention. People competing for you. You have some people at the workplace, someone you work with is kind of jealous. If you're in a relationship with someone, there's somebody that you work with that's jealous of that relationship you're in. I'm also getting just people in general competing for your attention. Some of you have people interested in you at the workplace. Now, I'm also getting like an environment that you regularly show up in. You have at least 3 people here. Somebody's holding back their feelings for you the first half of 2025. You also have a player that is going to be giving you a lot of attention, but then they're going to be taking it away. They're going to be giving you attention, taking it away. And it's because you're focused on yourself. The more you focus on yourself, the more attention you're attracting, Capricorn. And I just feel like there's people around you that are either hoping you're single or waiting for you to become single, or some of you guys, you are single and you're heavily sought after. Like you're a hot commodity. And you have people here really intrigued by the energy that you are radiating, the energy you put out. Because a lot of you guys, you show up in bold ways, but you're also very protective of yourself. It's a unique energy you're putting out that's attracting these people towards you. Your self-sufficiency, your independence, but also your willingness to like be flirty and fun. You have like this fun side to you, and you have like this serious side to you. You also have like a side to you that you kind of hoard, and somebody knows that. Somebody knows that you hoard your personality from people. I don't know how they know it. Okay, but it's telling me like they know you hoard this certain side to yourself. Like you only share there's a part of yourself that you're only willing to share with like a select few. And there's somebody here that knows that about you, and they really want to be chosen. They really want to be chosen for you to share it with them. So we have the Ace of Wands. There's a very strong magnetic attraction that's coming towards you, but it looks like there's other people involved. There's a love triangle here. So you have somebody here that is really attracted to you, but there's too many people involved. So it kind of stays stuck until that's figured out. I'm not sure if you're the one that's in the relationship or they are. I think it's going to be different for all of you because it's not specifying. But there's a love triangle here, and there's somebody here that is magnetically drawn to you. They find you to be very intriguing, attractive. They're going to be giving you attention and taking it away. But they're not the only person that's here. There's multiple people here that are interested in you. What are you doing, Onyx? We have the Two of Cups. So I do see you connecting with this person, but be very mindful. There's somebody coming in that you're connecting with, but there are others involved. There's others involved here. But you and someone have like a mutual attraction for each other, and it has potential, but unless the third party is figured out, I don't really see it getting very far. All right, so Capricorn's money. Spirit, Capricorn's money. Spirit guides, universe, Capricorn's money. Capricorn's money. Onyx. Come here, my little criminal. Stop being a brat. All right, Capricorn's money in 2025. How is your money looking, Capricorn? A social media presence. You working with others too. Some of you guys, you may already have a social media presence that looks like it's on the up and up. Others of you, I see that you're working well with others. There's a celebration in regards to something you've decided to invest in, something you decided to give a lot of time and attention and energy to. There's a celebration, a level up surrounding that. We have the Ace of Wands, so definitely there's something creative happening here, a creative project that soars, that takes off. There's a celebration surrounding your creative ideas. You being chosen for something too is what I'm seeing. Like you have been either being watched or like somebody's watching you, or I'm getting someone picking you for some sort of position that helps progress your career. There's something here also about getting your name out there. You have somebody here coming towards you, Capricorn, that is picking you for something here to work with you and then to invest in you. Like somebody wants to invest in you, in your skills and your knowledge. We have the Hanged Man I just saw. We have the Three of Swords. There's something here also about grief counseling, or I feel like turning your pain into power is where the money's at. So you want more money? There's something here about transmuting pain into power. I feel like you guys are going to be incredibly ambitious and creative. And if you were to take this idea to a platform, or to even some of you guys are going to be on stage. I feel like some of you guys, if you're already on a social media platform, this is like you having a TED talk, or you being on stage, expressing yourself, your emotional pain, your grief, you helping others through the negative experiences you've had. That's where you make the most money. We have the Queen of Cups. Some of you will become therapists, counselors, psychologists. Whatever it is, it's a healing. Whatever it is not only healing for you, it's healing for others. So some of you guys may feel like you're not ready because you're not fully healed from something, but would you believe me if I told you that the final stages of your healing would be actually now sharing your experiences, helping others with their healing? That's like the final, I'm getting chills. Capricorn, this is a pretty big deal for someone out there. So the final stages of your healing journey is going to be helping others begin their healing journeys. Some of you, I'm definitely seeing some type of counseling here, support group. Something here about charity and donations too. Some of you guys are just nonprofit. You could be. You don't have to be. That's like for one of you out there. I do see a Capricorn that maybe you're already financially well off, financially stable, and you're taking measures to do charitable work here. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of people on board with that. There's going to be a lot of people that are liking what you're doing and wanting to invest in that. Overall, your money looks good, but there's something surrounding you turning your pain into power and retraining your focus off of whatever caused you grief and heartache and just transmuting it into something positive, if that makes sense. If I'm making that make sense, this is like, you know, creating music, painting, counseling, sometimes just sharing yourself, sharing your experiences. Okay. I've come across people online before where, you know, I was just scrolling and you just happen to see somebody is sharing their life experiences with others that I've seen. They help other people doing that. I know people personally that do that too. So that's also something here. Like, I feel like just sharing yourself, being more open to helping others through your own turmoil. Okay. There's something here in that. There's something about that. So that's what I have. Aquarius. Aquarius. I have 1,000 likes. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. I know I sound like I'm a whore for likes, but listen, don't look at this. Listen. Okay. I can't be too proud because the interactions help my videos. I could just act like I don't care. I could do that. No, I can't. No, I can't. No, that doesn't sound like me. That doesn't sound like me at all. At all. So never mind. No, that didn't sound like me. All right, Aquarius. I have the cutest cats in the world. Break out the frownies next time. Next time. I had a lot of people ask me what I do. I'm getting to you, Aquarius. I had a lot of people ask me, I'm not wearing foundation. I don't wear foundation. I mean, I have, but I'm a ghost, and so nothing matches. So I've had a lot of people ask me about my skin. So my skincare is actually super simple. It's apple cider vinegar. I've been putting apple cider vinegar on my face since I was 20. I try to do it every night, but sometimes I forget. But literally, I used to have really bad hormonal acne when I was like a teenager every once in a while. And I'm telling you, all you have to do, or at least it worked for me. It might not work for you. But 50% water, 50% organic apple cider vinegar. I use Bragg's apple cider vinegar, but I'm not getting into that. But I use Bragg's apple cider vinegar. And it's 50% water, 50% apple cider vinegar. And I take a cotton. I try to find organic cotton too, but I actually don't have that now. I haven't been using it this past week. So, and I just like soak it and then I dab it all over my face, and you can either rinse it off after 30 minutes. I just let it sit. I don't rinse it off until the next time I wash my face. So like I'll put it on before bed, and then I wake up in the morning and I put it on. Your face may turn red, and it's okay. You'll be okay. You might not. I don't know. Everyone's different. I'm okay. My face has turned beet red because of it, and I'm like, but I'm here. I'm still here. Okay. I've survived it. So that's what I do. That's all I do. I obviously wash my face too with like CeraVe, gentle cleansing. So yeah, it's the apple cider vinegar. That's the trick. I discovered it when I was like 19. I actually had a boyfriend at the time tell me about it because I had like a pimple and I actually had a little breakout up here yesterday, but I put apple cider vinegar on it, gone. Straight up tarot, thank you for the super chat. Thank you guys. But yeah, it's the apple cider vinegar. I don't really like using chemicals that much. I have mascara on. I don't really like using chemicals that much, but I did hop on the little train of the hyaluronic acid. I started trying, that's why my face looks so, I put it on this morning. The hyaluronic acid, it's supposedly to help with dry skin or help like hydrate your skin. And so I have been using that too for like the past couple of days. And also these collagen masks that I found on TikTok. It's like Korean skincare stuff I came across. I'm sure some of y'all have seen it. But I actually got them, the Medicube collagen masks, and I like them. So, but actually this is the first year I've actually kind of, 2024, the end of it is the first year I actually even took my skincare seriously, which I really don't even take it that seriously. But the only thing I've done in my 20s leading up until now is I put apple cider vinegar on my face almost every night and every morning. That's all I did. And I never wore a lot of makeup. That's probably, but I appreciate y'all saying what you said. Thank you for saying that. But yeah, that's it. There's nothing else. That's the big secret. And I had people ask me if I was going to get Botox. I don't know, maybe. Probably not. The reason why I don't, I think it looks great, like when people get it done naturally. But the reason why I haven't done it is because my family has a history of thyroid issues. And the research I did on it was that it can create thyroid problems. So that's why I was like, And I'm sensitive to everything. I really should be walking around in bubble wrap, if I'm completely honest. It's terrible. It sucks, to be honest. But if I wasn't worried about that, I would, hell yeah, freeze me, baby. Freeze me. But no, I can't, because I don't want to develop an issue. Moving on to Aquarius. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know. Thank y'all for putting up with me. Okay, Aquarius. I like the way it looks. I mean, I've never had anything done, but I'm not going to say that I never will. You know what I mean? I never say never. I'm a Gemini. I can't ever say never. Because if I do, it probably ain't true. We'll see. Just know if I come on here one day and I'm like this, mind your business. Mind your business. Sarah, thank you for this. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Thank you for the super chat, Sarah. Thank you so much. But really, Aquarius. Malachite, what you doing, honey? What you doing, baby? You have a whole bed beside Jasper. You don't have to get mad that he's sitting in your bed. Malachite he's an Aries. He has a particular spot he likes to lay in, and when the other cats lay in it, he gets real salty. Aquarius. Love predictions we're going to do love and money. So if you're just joining, I think that's what the title is. Sarah, thank you so much for all the support, babe. Thank you. Aquarius. Love predictions for Aquarius for 2025. Love predictions. This is going to be time-stamped, y'all. Love predictions for Aquarius. Love predictions for Aquarius. Some of y'all, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Swords. I'm feeling somebody working from home. Somebody works remotely. You could. That could be of significance to you here. If your love life has been kind of dull, this is the prediction I have for you. If your love life has kind of felt non-existent or on pause, or like things have been kind of just going with the motions, the flow, there is going to be an upgrade in the love department of some kind, but it's through work. So whether that be you working on yourself, or you and your partner working on the relationship. But there is an opportunity here to spice things up in your love life. But it comes with some work and effort, because I feel like the problem that a lot of you are experiencing, if you are experiencing issues in your love life, it's the lack of effort. The lack of effort on someone else's part, or the lack of effort on your part, but there's like kind of like a lack of desire currently in your love life, and that's going to change. Like a lack of passion, a lack of full investment. The interesting part is Aquarius kind of looks like you. A lot of you guys are just kind of, you may be too focused on work, and it could be creating issues, and that's fine. But if you're wanting to improve your love life, there's something here about balancing out your work life. Okay. There's something here about you finding yourself in brief periods of disappointment, but it has to do with you being so focused on work and projects, and you're very self-focused, and it's almost like you're too self-focused. Again, fine with me. Fine with me. But it's almost like you're too self-focused, and it is interfering with passion, love. It's interfering with that. A lot of you singles, you're just going to be meeting someone at work because you live there. A lot of you guys live at your job, or you live at the gym, or you live wherever you live, okay? Where proximity, the proximity factor, you're going to find love wherever it is you spend the most time, but it looks like even though there's an attraction between you and someone else, there's a blockage here. It's an emotional blockage. It's almost like you are putting so much focus into your work so you don't have to deal with the depths of your feelings. I don't think you want to love on some level. Maybe you do, you think you do, but you don't, because loving means trusting, or loving means giving someone the opportunity to seriously hurt you or fuck you over. There is someone new coming towards you, someone younger potentially, or someone that just doesn't have as much life experience as you. They take a sudden interest in you. We have the Justice card and then the Four of Wands. Those of you already in relationships, if you're feeling like it's dull, things are going to pick back up between you two. That's the message for there, because some of you guys are already in commitment. Some of you guys are in relationships where sometimes it feels like you got to put a little more effort in. Some days, you know what I'm saying? Some days you got to really put the effort in to like someone, or anyway. I see your partner and you working things out that may have been, unfavorable. But those of you that are single and still looking, or even single and not looking, you do have an option coming towards you while you are super self-involved, but they potentially walk away from you because you're too self-involved. It's like, I hate it. It's almost like you're not entertaining enough. Okay. You're not keeping them entertained. Not saying that you need to entertain someone before someone uses my words against me. Crackheads. So overall, it looks like you have the potential to be in a successful relationship. The only thing I'm seeing is that you needing to put effort into a relationship, because that's what's lacking here. Just love is possible if you put forth more effort. We have some of y'all meeting someone at the gym. I see you meeting somebody at a gym or a health and wellness facility. Tell me more about that. What's the time frame on that? Be careful. It says it's the wrong time. It's the wrong time, and it's worth the time. So some of you are about to meet somebody possibly younger than you, or just a little bit more immature or inexperienced than you are, but it's almost like it's not going to work out immediately. It's like you two meet, and then there's going to be some sort of inconsistent scheduling, or it's the wrong time. The attraction's there, it's just bad timing. Let's take a look at your work life, Aquarius. Work life for Aquarius. Work and money for Aquarius. Work and money. I'm going to try to timestamp each category too, so it may take me a hot minute. Spirit guides, universe, work and love up. Work and money. Work and money. Ten of Swords reverse. Some of you guys may have been feeling like you're just surviving. Some of you feel like you're just surviving. I feel like you've been experiencing a lot of lessons in 2024. Maybe you feel like you're just getting by, you're just surviving. So what's coming in? Success, celebration. It says financial increase. Those of you that feel like you have just been surviving, you have a financial increase coming to you. The Sun. Tell me more about that. The Eight of Cups. So you may have experienced some sort of loss, financial loss, or a loss of a job for some of you guys. And maybe you feel like you were just trying to make ends meet. You were just trying to survive. Some of you guys, you feel like you're at a dead end job and you're just living paycheck to paycheck. There's something here about you having a celebration because you get to leave it behind. You're leaving behind poverty. You're leaving behind, even if you're not poverty, you're leaving behind the whole feeling like you're just making it because there's some sort of financial increase happening for you. It's not telling me how it's happening. I can tell you that it is possibly through the support of a community or others. It's like building a community here with the Three of Cups through the support of others. We have the Lovers here. You connecting with other people somehow. We have the Seven of Swords. So this is also about you being strategic with this, okay? You strategically building some sort of community and connecting with others. And also some of you guys needing to move, for one reason or another, you need to move in silence. Possibly due to the vibrational match you have been with other people. Like maybe you're, I'm going to keep it real with you, Aquarius. This is kind of like maybe you have been on survival mode. And so you have been attracted to other people who are on survival mode. But now you're waking up to the programming. Now you're waking up to the fact that you can have more. And so you're breaking free from that matrix programming. And you may need to keep some of the things to yourself because there's people around you that are going to try to pull you back down to their level. Whether they do this subconsciously or, making fun of you or even not even saying anything. It's the energy. You can feel people's energy like you can feel the animosity reeking off of somebody. Okay. You can feel it. So you may want to keep things to yourself. Keep things on a need to know basis. Unfortunately, not everybody likes to see other people level up. I mean, I see people who are super successful and still fucking nasty. I see people that experience massive success in their own life and they still try to attack other people and tear other people down. And they should be happy. The problem is they're not happy with themselves. And they want to make others feel as miserable as they are. But they'll be super successful and they just don't want anyone else to be successful. And I feel like that's what's happening here. You'd be surprised the people who you think are doing better than you that are actually doing way fucking worse than you. But anyway, we have the Knight of Wands. I feel like no one's going to see this coming. You have people around you that I can't even predict the abundance, the celebrations, the beauty that is in store for your life. No one's going to see this coming. No one saw this coming for you. No one saw this coming. So there's definitely a massive plot twist in your financial well-being. You're going to go from just trying to get by, survival mode, to bam, you're the wealthiest person in your town or in your hometown or that or in your family line. And it's all due to you taking some sort of calculated risk here and investing in your passions. So your money looks good, but as I always say, there's some work that needs to happen. Let's get you a Moonology card for Aquarius. Be bold and make the first move. So it's gonna take a bold statement. It's gonna take some type of, that Knight of Wands energy isn't always bad energy. That Knight of Wands energy is actually very positive energy. It's like when you get that sudden rush of inspiration, it's a very free-spirited way of taking action on your passions. And that's what your guides are wanting you to do. And one of the, I did a personal reading the other day, and this is what I was explaining to the person because the cards I pulled on it. One of your strengths that you can utilize for 2025, for everyone who's watching, if you're watching me right now, regardless of your zodiac sign, one of your strengths that you're going to be able to utilize for 2025 is your ability to accept failure, your ability to accept negative emotions, because on the ladder to success, you are inevitably going to experience disappointment. But your ability to accept these disappointments and negative emotions, but keep on taking action time and time again, that is the strength that you are going to be able to rely on in 2025. And I feel like I'm talking to my entrepreneur Aquarians out there, or my aspiring entrepreneurs or side hustlers here. If you are somebody who is programmed to be on survival mode, the best and most successful people are those that had to grow up in environments where they were on survival mode. The best entrepreneurs you see, they have some of the most traumatic past, and it's because they were built for this shit. That's not to say that if you've had an easy life, you can't make that happen though as well. All boils down to discipline, but I feel like you're going to be very successful as long as you're willing to take bold action. As long as you're willing to hit them with the plot twist, as long as you're willing to step outside of what other people's expectations are for you. There's something here about you guys being surrounded by people that have certain expectations of you, or you think they do, and that's holding you back. Like you think that they have a certain idea. You know, when you haven't seen someone, like for instance, I don't really see my family regularly, but when I went to go see my family on Christmas, you know, they still have that, and I can read people really well. They still have that idea of who I was 10 years ago. So they still have this idea of who they think I am. And it's like, they don't mean anything. They don't mean harm by it, but it's like they try to remind me in their own way without meaning harm. I'm not saying they're meaning ill intent, but some people are. But it's like they communicate with you and they like to remind you of who you are or who you were. And they don't know who you are now because they're not used to seeing a certain version of yourself. So you may be surrounded by people like that. And you got to be careful because we're all unfortunately programmable. The more we consume and hear and see things, it programs us to believe certain things about ourselves. So just be careful with that. Your angel number 5. Massive change. Oh my gosh. God, you guys are about to change big time. Be optimistic. It says a major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. I am supported. You're going to experience success through the support of strangers or through the support of people who are interested in what you're doing. All right, moving on to Pisces. And then we'll do a collective. All right, love messages for Pisces. Love messages for Pisces. I'm out of water. Love messages for Pisces. Spirit, what's coming in love when it comes to Pisces? What's coming in love? What's coming in love for Pisces? What is coming in love for Pisces? What's coming in love? Spirit, guides, universe, what's coming in love for Pisces? They want a second chance. Somebody that backed away from you, withdrew from you, coming in for another try. Somebody wants a do-over, a second chance, an Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Virgo placements. You have somebody that withdrew from you coming in for a second chance. They could be older, or there's an age gap here. You could be older, they could be older. Some of you very well could have been the one that withdrew from this situation. But I'm just getting there is a situation that's coming back around after some withdrawal. A message coming in. Some sort of flirtatious expression. The Devil. Capricorn energy. This is somebody that in 2024 you were really obsessing over. You were really missing this person. I'm getting they withdrew from you. Ghosted you. There's a reconciliation coming in. Let's see, is there any new love coming towards Pisces? I'm going to pull a card though first. What do they want? What does this person want? What does this past person want from Pisces? 5 of Pentacles. Emotional withdrawal. They want your energy. Nine of Wands. Someone's hoping that they're going to return at the perfect moment when you're really feeling down and out about them. This person really, they know you miss them, or they have this assumption that you are missing them, or you've been missing them, that you're anticipating their arrival, and what they want from you is your energy. Somebody wants you to, it's like I'm trying to word this perfectly. This person's hoping that when they return, you're going to be in a bad place emotionally, because they think that if you're in a bad place emotionally, they're going to be able to weasel their way back in. And so 9 of Pentacles, they are somehow waiting for that perfect moment. I don't know how this person would know what's going on in your life, but it's like they're trying to read something here. They're trying to read the energies. They're trying to they could be watching you somehow, or it's like that you guys could have mutual friends. Or they're watching your social media. If you have social media, I know not everybody does, but it's like this person they're coming back in when they feel it's the perfect moment. Is there anybody new coming towards Pisces? What about new energies? Somebody that has a lot of baggage. You do have a new person coming in, but they're not over their past. They're not going to be over their past. The High Priestess. You know, I see somebody here that may still have a secret attraction for someone that didn't work out. So you have someone new coming in that's still holding on to a dead-end situation. I feel like somebody with the High Priestess, this is telling me that they've had some sort of hopes that somebody else was going to like them back. This is like one of those classic things where like somebody is friends with a person because they're hoping that eventually their friend will see them in a romantic way. And so you're going to have issues with somebody that is still friends and doing things for someone in hopes to develop a more romantic connection with that person, but it never happens. And this new person will be interested in you as well, but you're going to notice that it feels kind of off, that they are still connecting with somebody from their past. You're going to sense it. Yeah, there's new love coming in. I just think this person's holding on to a past person. Yeah, the Tower. So they're going to be put at some sort of, they're going to have to end a situation with someone in order to stay with you. Thank you so much for the super chat, Ralim. Thank you so much, babe. So again, you have this new person coming in. And I don't think you're going to be too happy at the fact that they're still holding on to a connection. You're going to feel like it's an act of betrayal. You're going to feel like it's deceptive. And I see you giving this person an ultimatum. You're like, it's either, you know, let go of this person that you obviously have romantic feelings for, and we can see where this goes, or I'm out. That's what this looks like. We have the Star in reverse. And then we have the Hierophant. You are being advised to, if this is you, if you find yourself in one of these positions, Pisces, where somebody is obviously clearly interested in someone romantically and they're clinging on to that person, there's no amount of control or forcing somebody that's going to make them want you more. So I would advise you to calmly and respectfully explain to this person, where you stand. I see it all the time. I see this all the time, with people I've met, and like when people come to me for advice and they have this issue, and I'm seeing it here. And what I would advise somebody in that position to do is respectfully say, you clearly have feelings for someone else. So when you're ready, then potentially come find me. But I'm not going to be sticking around and committing myself to someone and being loyal to someone and keeping my options limited when you're clearly not doing the same. And leave it at that. And I wouldn't have any other conversations about it. I always advise people in those situations, say it once, and if they get it, they get it. If they don't, they don't. But at the end of the day, if it's not meant to be, it's not going to be. And there's no amount of forcing. You should never, a big red flag for relationships is feeling like you have to force somebody to understand you, or feeling like you have to force somebody to be with you or to respect you or to meet your standards, whatever they are. Everyone has different expectations and standards for relationships, but a big red flag is if they're not meeting yours. Check in with yourself, right? Nobody's perfect, but on to the next. And if you want to be in a happy, fulfilling relationship, you got to understand that there are going to be issues, right? There's issues. But again, you should have your own standards and expectations for relationships. You're not going to have the same standards that I have. You're not going to have the same standards that Becky has. So getting to know yours and then vocalizing that when given the chance. And I mean, you'll waste your time if you don't. You'll waste a lot of time staying hung up on somebody that isn't even qualified to be with you. So, but again, everyone's human. Okay, everyone's human. Everyone's human. Let's do love. Let's do money. Money for Pisces. Money for Pisces. Money for Pisces. Money predictions. Money predictions. I have this really bad habit of over-explaining myself because I feel like people don't get what I'm trying to say. But anyway. Okay. Spirit guides, universe, money predictions for Pisces. Money predictions for Pisces. Money predictions for my Pisces placements. Why the Four of Pentacles? So your goal for the first half of 2025 is to balance out your financial situation. Maybe pause on the overspending. There's something here about needing to adapt to spending less. So taking inventory of what's going in and what's coming in and going out. So you need to set aside some time, Pisces, to figure out, again, what is going in and coming out of your checking account. And prioritize ways to save. The Death card. So I'm just seeing your financial situation overall transform, but it has to do with you balancing out your financial situation. You're taking account for things. You're figuring out what you don't need to be paying for every month, basically, and putting a stop to certain things coming out of your checking account that you're not using. We have the Moon, and then the Death card, the Temperance, Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to find out there's some things that you're paying for that you don't even need. You really need to take inventory of what's going out and coming in. Because there's something here about you being able to create financial stability by saving money. Okay, there's something here about you needing to save more money. We have the 5 of Wands. Why is that? Damn, you got some... Sorry. Why is that? Why this 5 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles? The Knight of Swords. Some of you are going to have people being very passive aggressive at the workplace. You got a hater. You got a hater. Sorry. You got a hater. So listen, this is specifically for those of you that are minding your own business. If you're not minding your own business, then this is not for you. But there's somebody here in your workplace environment. Some of you guys, it could potentially be an environment that you typically show up in, but this is work money section. There's somebody in your environment that hates that you just mind your own business. One thing I've learned over the years, if you're not engaging with everyone and if you're not pouring out your personal shit to people, people really take offense to that. Like if you're private, people will hate you for it. It's like even when you don't even give someone the chance to fuck you over, they'll hate you for it. People will literally, you got a hater. And I feel like it's because of the way you carry yourself. And you got this person that is really bothered and triggered because you're minding your own business and you don't really share a whole lot about your business, or you're not really engaging with everybody. You're just kind of there to work and then go home. Who is this? The 6 of Cups. Why the 6 of Cups? The 10 of Swords. I feel like this is, to be specific, there's something about this person always needing to be comforted. They always need to be comforted. Someone always needs to be comforted by other people. That's who we're talking about. So they're bothered because you don't seek comfort in others. Whatever. Anything else for money for Pisces? Maybe you do. Someone has got a weird perception of you. Tell me more. So do expect some form of like animosity from coworkers. Who cares? 7 of Pentacles. The more you invest in yourself, the more haters you're going to have. That's just the end of I don't know why people are this way. I mean, I guess because you're a reflection, you're triggering them. Okay. This is actually kind of exhausting to even look at. We have this 8 of Cups here. So I just feel like you can't win with these types of people. There's no point in even trying to explain. That's another thing. Like the lessons, I've had to learn my own lessons, and I'm still learning lessons. And it's like one of the hardest things about my own personal experiences and lessons is that people are not the same as me. and I need it to be drilled into my brain that people actually have hateful ass fucking hearts and they're psychotic and fucked in the head. Like, I mean, they are. And it doesn't matter what I do or say or over explain or try to help people out or build people up or give all my energy to or walk on. It doesn't fucking matter. Because these are the type of people, they're energy vampires. They're fucked in the head. So you best to just walk away from it. I mean, best to just walk away from it. So let's get you a Moonology card. Not everybody has our same perception because they don't have our same life experience. I get that. But some people are just hateful ass people. They operate from the programming of hate. And they don't even take the time to stop and think about changing. They don't even consider that they might be in the wrong. Maybe one day they will, but there's nothing you can do. They have to have their own breakthroughs. Your commitment is being tested. So this is one of the things too that's actually fan-fucking-tastic, Pisces, because when you are about to level up, your commitment's going to be tested like all get out. When you're on a fitness journey, I know we're going into 2025. A lot of people have their health in mind right now, all their fitness goals, and your commitment's going to get tested because it's going to get harder. So it's like there are going to be days where you are not motivated to work on that business or go to the gym or eat healthfully. You know, there are going to be days where you don't want to, but you have free will and you don't have to seek pleasure. You could want to seek pleasure and you could want to step outside of what it is you're doing, not show up for your business, not show up for yourself, you know, but those moments when that happens, your commitment to yourself is being tested. How bad do you want it? Because you don't have to have it. And if you don't have it, that's probably because you don't want it bad enough. And that's just the cold, hard truth. If you're not where you want to be, it's because you don't want it bad enough. Because when your commitment is tested, you're basically saying, fuck it. But if you want it bad enough, those moments will come in where you feel like breaking and you're going to look at those and think, okay, this is where my discipline kicks in. This is where I'm going to say, yeah, this is really hard, but my future self is going to thank me for this. What is Pisces angel number? What is Pisces angel number for 2025? We have 9. Affirmation, I am compassionate. So it says, it is your compassion that makes you shine. People will hate you for that. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. So some of you guys, you know, your potential right now is limitless. Your ability to create is at an all-time high right now, Pisces, and I'm getting for 2025. And I feel like you are someone who truly does want what's best for others. But unfortunately, you're going to have to remind yourself that just because you have a good heart, just because you're compassionate, just because you see things from a certain perspective, it doesn't mean that other people do. And unfortunately, that's why you really need to be careful with who you are sharing things with or who you're really giving a shit about their opinion. You know? So anyway, that's what I have for you. Just be mindful of the people around you, Pisces. Let's do a quick collective love reading. So we're specifically, I've had a lot of people ask me about the without you readings, which I'm going to do soon. So specifically in this collective spread, we're going to do a message for the ones that you're not with. Okay. So specifically, this is for those of you that are separated from someone, you're without this person. So those of you that are without someone right now, how has this person been without you? We have the Emperor. We have the Seven of Wands reverse, the Seven of Pentacles reverse. So they've been really self-focused. This person has really been trying to put a lot of effort into building stability, but they're really frustrated. There's a lot of frustration going on in their life, and there's actually, as much as they strive for stability, there's a lot of instability happening here. Seven of Pentacles reverse, this person is questioning. This person is questioning a lot about their surroundings, about their decisions, okay? And there's some sort of frustration surrounding the fact that they're uncertain about whatever it is they've decided to invest in. Tell me more. Three of Swords. Ultimately, you know, they're not in a great place. So without you, they're not doing too great. They're not doing too great. Specifically, this person could potentially be getting cheated on by someone, or there's some type of discord between them and whoever they're with. If somebody chose another location, a career over you, there is some sort of discord in that environment, and they're questioning everything. So just the general message, this person, as much as they strive for stability and control over their life, they're very much so out of control and unstable. Not stable, unstable. How do they see you right now? How does this person without you see you in 2025? They want a new beginning. They want a new beginning with you. So they see you as the one. Aries, possibly. We have Aries here. They could have an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have water, air, and fire. So you're the one they want. They see you as the more stable, fulfilling. They see being with you being more fulfilling than wherever they're at. You could be in a relationship and they see that you're happy. That upsets them. They're burdened. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you guys have elevated. Some of you have you blew up, you elevated, or they think that you became really successful after them, and that bothers the fuck out of this person. They're oh my god, they're so mad. I'm sorry. This person is pissed off. Those of you that elevated in life after this person, they know about it, and that pisses them off. They're so mad. Okay, that you're happy. Some of y'all, this could be a previous employer, but I just got that because the Emperor can signify establishments and jobs. But my intention behind this reading was like a lover from the past. Sarah, thank you so much for the super chat. Y'all, this person is pissed. I hate it for him. Can't you tell? I hate it. Damn. That sucks. That's sad. I hope they're all right. What are their next actions toward you? What are their next actions? So I don't see them coming towards you. What I do see is they're obsessively in their head about your success. I feel like this is for those of you that you had a big glow up. You accomplished something here. You graduated. You know, you look like you're living well. Okay. I don't know how they know about this. So you would know. This person knows that you're doing really fucking good. And that's all they can think about. And yeah, their life sucks. That's not funny. It's awful. I feel really, really bad for this person. You know? It's terrible. Let's take a look at your money. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. I got this from Amazon. Someone said, where did you, I got this from Amazon. Yeah, I have one that is like this too. It's shaped like a heart. I got that one too. Okay, money and career for the collective. 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 So how's your money looking? First of all, how would they know this is for them? I've been on here forever. How would they know this is for them? How would they know it's for them? You've been working really hard. You've been working really hard. We have the Ace of Cups and then the Four of Cups. Some of you guys are like giving it your best. Some of you giving it your best, and you just may feel like you're not seeing a return for what you're giving. Some of you guys, you're just kind of like feeling you're not satisfied with the amount of work you're putting in to the amount of receiving you're getting. So what is the blockage here? What's the problem? That's too many. What is the blockage? What is the problem? What can my collective focus on to get out of this stagnancy? What is the blockage? What is the problem? Indecision. Indecision. Clouded judgment, indecision. Some of you guys, yeah, don't sit on it. Some of you guys, it's your indecision and your clouded judgment that is blocking you. So here's my advice to that. Be very careful of the outside world's opinions on what you're trying to do, because that can put you in a state of, you could freeze. So if you're doing things and you're solely focused on the perception of other people and the grading of it, then you're going to be frozen in this whole confusion. You're not going to know what the fuck to do. So it's best to just do what you feel best to do in the moment. And if you don't know what that is, I really advise you to block out the outside noise. You've got to block out other people's opinions, there's a certain extent, depending on what you're doing, where you do need to take account for other people's opinions on it. Obviously be teachable, obviously be willing to acknowledge your, shortcomings and acknowledge the things that you can upgrade, you can change. Yes, but some of you guys are doing it so much to where you're forgetting why you're even doing something. It's almost like you are so stuck with what do I do next? I'm not sure, because you're worried about outside judgments and opinions, or how other people are going to see what you're doing. So you're in the dark about that. Tell me more. What's the advice on that? Tell me more about that. Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles, she is nurturing and loving and caring, and she does consider other people, but the Queen of Pentacles got to where she is because she also knows how to be self-indulgent. And I feel like the Queen of Pentacles, she can separate outside noise from her own ideas. Okay, and I feel like she became successful because she decided to nurture and consider other people, but at the same time, it's like a sensible approach. It's being sensible. Like, I fucking matter too. I'm doing this because I have ideas. I'm doing this because this is what I want to do. I mean, she's considerate, yes, and she's generous, she's caring, but she's got a good business sense. What am I trying to say? The Fool. She does what she wants to do. That's why she got where she was. But she does what she wants to do and considers other. I feel like I'm repeating myself. My bad. Anyway, what's in store for you for 2025 if this is resonating? What's in store for you for 2025 if this is resonating? Two of Swords. Indecisive. You're indecisive. Queen of Wands. I'm getting something here about your sacral chakra. I'm getting something here about you needing to be more free-spirited. What word am I looking for? This Queen of Wands. You're blocking your success because of indecision, because it's like you're afraid of how you're going to be perceived. Or that not everyone's going to like it. Like your ideas. That's the only thing blocking you. The only thing blocking you is your own perception, because you have this perception that you can only do something one way. That whatever this is that you're trying to go after, you're backing yourself into a corner. I don't think you realize it. And so when you're so hung up on all of this outside noise, all of this nonsense, when you're so hung up on that, it takes away from your creative process. Your Queen of Wands energy. You need to step into your Queen of Wands energy. So I see something potentially being successful if you get out of your own way. What's the time frame? Timing is much farther in the future. So it's time to let go. So here's the thing. I feel like you guys have free will, obviously, and you can create success right now, right here, if you operate more so from a creative side versus don't be so practical. I know that's hard for some of you because I know what being stuck in a state of indecision is like. Surrender to the divine. So give in to your passions, surrender to the divine, surrender to who you are right now. There's always room for improvement, yes, but surrender to the person you are right now. Stop being so fucking judgmental of yourself, because at the end of the day, the only one judging you is you. Anyone else judging you, it doesn't matter. Or it's you judging you that matters. So you could have 50,000 people sit up here and judge you, but if you see yourself a certain way, their fucking opinion doesn't matter. So it's caring too much about their opinion. And what you can do with that is getting in touch with who you are and what you're about, and your intentions and your heart, knowing who you are, learning how to love yourself, which can be really hard to do. But doing that is that's what's going to set you up for success. We have angel number 26. You could be 26 years old. For some of you, you could be seeing 26, but it says, you have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allow you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. So yes, I feel like you have the ability to see what people want, and you have the ability to give that to them, and that's going to create a lot of success for you. But you have to draw a fucking line somewhere to where you're not solely just trying to please everybody. Because I think that whoever I'm talking to, that's your problem. It's nice to try to make people happy. Obviously, you've got to give people something that they can benefit from. Obviously, people are not going to want to buy your product, so to speak, if it's not beneficial for them. So yes, there needs to be a certain level of giving some type of benefit here. But at the end of the day, you also need to be true to yourself, because if you're not true to yourself, you're not going to be happy. And it's going to be hard to feel successful when you're not true to yourself. So that's what I have for the collective. And we are done here. Do y'all want me to do an all signs, their sign? What am I know y'all want me to. I've been on here for a very long time. And that's my own fault. That's my own fault. Because I drag I have a heart, like, I like doing quick messages. And I know a lot of people like them too. Sometimes I like doing them, but I can't just, I need a moment. I need a moment to like process what I'm doing. Like I need, and I have ADHD, so I have ADHD. That's really the problem. Thank you for the super chat. Elka, thanks, babe. Jem Lewis, thank you so much for the super chat. I have no recollection of time. I have to set 1,000,000 alarms. When I have an appointment somewhere, I have to make sure I set alarms. Or I'll forget. I used to not be this way. I think it's gotten worse over the past 3 years. It's like the busier I got, past 4 years, I should say. It started getting worse as I started branching out and doing my own thing. And so, yeah. It's like the busier I got, the more I just lose track of time. All signs, their sign. We're going to do for 2025. This is just an overall look. We'll see whatever comes out. This is if you're dealing with this sign. Y'all can give me a few moments too to collect the timestamps. I'm going to need like a little bit of a break before I go into getting the timestamps. It's been about 20 minutes. Aries through Pisces for 2025, the sign you're dealing with. What can you tell me? Spirit guides, universe, what can you tell me about the zodiac signs that my subscribers are dealing with in 2025? What can you tell me about the zodiac signs that my subscribers are interested in 2025? Spirit guides, universe, what can you tell me? Clarity for my subscribers about the zodiac sign they will be dealing with in 2025. Aries through Pisces. Those of you dealing with an Aries, some of y'all got a real pissed off Aries, okay? The Queen of Wands reversed, the 9 of Cups reversed. They're not happy with you. You pissed them off. The Taurus, they're held back. They have to end something. So there's a Taurus that's interested in you in 2025, but what's blocking this is the fact that they have to walk away from another connection. I'm actually getting they're afraid to walk away from that other connection. The Gemini, juggling, okay, interested in you and someone else in 2025. The Cancer, they're trying to heal and move on from you, and they're pushing you away in 2025. The Leo, they will be coming towards you for a new beginning. There's a Leo that feels like they've had a missed opportunity with you in 2024, and so they will be pursuing you in 2025, but I'm also getting some of you meeting a Leo. So if you meet a Leo in 2025, there's going to be some form of missed opportunity. There's a break in this connection, and then they turn right around and come back. The Virgo will be focused on themselves, okay? Moving on from this and focusing on their self. The Libra, stuck on you. Some of you guys, you're going to be working with a Libra that has a thing for you. But I'm also seeing a Libra that they're just stuck on you, but I don't really see this moving anywhere because of, I'm getting like the Hanged Man, the Libra stalling. There's a Libra stalling. I don't really see it getting anywhere, but they're stuck on you. The Scorpio, self-focused, okay, with the current energy. This connection is a burden to them, but they feel like they have other things, other priorities. So the Scorpio will be self-focused. The Sagittarius will be coming back, okay? There's a return of a Sagittarius. Some of you meeting a Sagittarius, they withdraw and then they return again. But it's telling me after you accept the ending, a Sagittarius returns. There's some sort of acceptance that takes place. The Capricorn, emotionally withdrawing and wanting to be single, non-committal. They're avoidant. The Aquarius loves you. There's a new beginning in love between you and an Aquarius. I feel like you and this Aquarius are really, you and an Aquarius coming into balance, having patience with each other. Some of y'all meeting an Aquarius, okay? The Pisces, there will be a Pisces that has a crush on you and really wants to give to this, okay? They ignore you. Some of y'all will be dealing with a Pisces that ignores you, but really is attracted to you. That's just with the current energy, guys. We'll check in the next reading and see where everybody stands then. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I've been on here for almost 3 hours and 30 minutes and prepare to be sick of me because there's more where that came from. All right. Okay. Yes, there is. So prepare to be sick of me. I hope you guys have a fantastic New Year's Eve, and I hope you guys, I'm wishing all of you blessings and abundance for 2025. Thank you guys so much for all the support you give me, all of the super chats. Sarah, thank you so much for all of your support. I greatly appreciate it more than you even realize, but I hope you guys have a fantastic fucking night and make 2025 the best year yet.